What it do? What it do? What it do? It is Sunday. I'm your girl, Wayne Truth. I am here with the family.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Danny Lux. Did you miss me?
We missed you.
Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Of course, I was in Twitter jail for Pipe a Boy, but we'll talk about it later. Hey, Savage. Hey, Wayne.
Hey. Savage, can you introduce yourself formally for the people, please, sir?
Savage Van Dross. You know, follow me everywhere. Same thing on Twitter and on YouTube. Make it do what it do, baby. Welcome to the Savage now.
Already, this is the real Keep It Tall recap. Ultimate Madness 3. The fucking ridiculous. Good, bad, and ugly. I said it all backwards, but y'all know what I mean. How y'all brackets feeling this morning? Y'all okay? Y'all okay? Y'all okay?
Fuck
Did y'all check
shit.
y'all loved ones
Fuck their brackets up. Their brackets is fucked.
Are y'all brackets all right this morning? That's all I want to know. Y'all brackets all right? Y'all brackets all right?
To the underdogs. Salute to the underdogs.
Salute to the underdogs. Absolutely. Hey, what it do? Oh, Devo, I see you. Is this on Twitter now? Yeah, it should be on Twitter right now. I'm about to repost. Devo, we got a conversation that we need to have too before I have you pull up, but I need you to pull up because unfortunately I thought I was going to be able to be at the event, but the way my job is set up, they don't want me to be great. So I can't even, I'm hella mad. Yeah, but it is on Twitter. Actually, yeah, it's streaming on Twitter, Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook. I know, Debo. I listen, I'm telling you, I tried. I asked him. I put it in. When you first announced it, I put it in. I put that request in. Don't play with me. I had planned to be there. Yeah, that I don't know. Maybe it's because it's Mother's Day weekend. Yeah, but I put it in as soon as I heard about it, and I was about a month.
Did Debo know it was Mother's Day weekend?
I don't know. I mean,
men. Well, I'm not gonna say, but sometimes they be forgetting about that one.
I know, right? Afternoon. What is it?
Exactly. He's talking some kind of.
No ass didn't know. See, you set me up. You didn't know. You set us up. I mean, I like the fact that it's a women's event and it's that Mother's Day weekend. And y'all, if you did not know, definitely Evolution, all female event. Basically, it will be, I have the card, but I'm actually going to do a prediction blog for that. Y'all got to make sure your girl doing it big. Go over to, well, it'll come out on Monday. Go over to 15 Minutes of Fame. I got my little segment. Uncle Rodham blessed me with a little segment over there. So I actually will be bringing it up over there. And over here.
We got a segment on 15 Minutes of Fame, y'all.
Yes.
My cousin's actually going to be on that card.
Huh?
My cousin OG Prana, she gonna be on that card. She won like the little opening ones.
Yeah, the sparring session. OG Prana will be on it. Listen, what I really not to take away from the names. I really love this talent that Debo found and the sparring session girls.
Yes,
the sparring session girls
they some nice looking girls.
Right,
it was a few nice looking girls on that card. I love it.
Well, not even that. The sparring session, like you got shit. You got Diablo on there. You got Seabree. You got. Listen, if y'all have not checked out Prestiva,
I keep hearing about Prestiva.
Christian battle rapper. She is dope. She is dope. Yes, she is dope. Okay, you know what? No, I'm reading what StreamYard is telling me to do. Yeah, it's on some bullshit. Anyway, yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this. I am. Return to see the boss. Man, listen, this is battle rap. That is the battle rap that I loved from Queen of the Ring.
It's bringing it back. You know how sometimes things got to be reborn. It's bringing it back.
It's bringing it back, and it's in Atlanta. God damn it! We've been going to Atlanta. I'm moving. I promise you, if everything go the way it needs to go, y'all gonna see me in Atlanta. Don't play no games. I'll never miss another event. I'll tell you that much. Y'all pray for the kids. What? You ready to go?
Shout out to DME, Scotty.
Yeah,
people, everybody in the chat.
Yeah, Prestiva is fire. Absolutely. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know normally I put the comments up there. I'm gonna go back and do all of that. Don't trip. But check it out. So let's get into it. Where do we start?
I want to read a poem. Can I start off with a poem?
Go ahead. We got enough people in the chat.
I want to start off with a poem. I did not write this, but I think if we can all think about the face-off, you would kind of know what I mean. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with the mouse? I do not like them in a house. I would not like them with the mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am.
Now,
Yoshi, the next time you want to be the whore of the Green Goblins, you need to pick another outfit, Michelangelo, because that didn't work. You showed up looking like one of the turtles, bitch, straight out the sewer of the trash in New York. Girl, and let me talk about it again, because I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you on the low, y'all. I was rooting for her. You fucked up again. You didn't even wash your face. You had the same makeup on from the face off. Let's talk about it. And you put that old Elvira purple lipstick on. Girl, you don't represent us. And I heard you try to shout out to Lil' Kim, baby. I'm from that era. You could never be Lil' Kim. Because first of all, you never heard about who Lil' Kim sleeping with, but Biggie. So stop trying to carry this torch that you cannot handle, baby girl. And you need to pick a different outfit next time. Call me. I'm willing to help. If you're ready to become a woman and you want to listen to some real bitches that's going to put your ass on as a woman and want to see you prosper instead of laughing at your stinky looking ass, hit a real bitch up. Fuck. Looking like the damn gremlin from, remember the gremlin girl? They dressed up, the gremlin, the cute gremlin with the lipstick and the hair. Hey.
Debo,
hey, y'all, I'm back.
Debo, we be lit.
Hey,
this is my thing. You be missing me. You be missing me, and this is what we do.
Hey, E.
You know we don't hold no punches up here. You know that.
What? Come up there. You doing your best. You doing your best to undermine and cutthroat any other female in battle rap instead of coming together. You so sneaky and cutthroat and had your motherfucking hand. You trying to put other bitches under the bus and your ship has motherfucking sunk, bitch. Your ship is over. Your day has came, bitch. Your day has came. And get what? We heard your raps. You are trash, bitch. Trash. Disgrace to a real bitch. Don't try to carry this motherfucking torch and be out in this community acting like you really rocking like that, bitch. Cause a real bitch get shit. They got shit to show for it, baby girl. You any paid escort charge you say a real paid escort charge your ass $1,000 just to suck your motherfucking dick. Bitch, you would never know who the fuck they is sitting at the bar. But your trash ass coming up here looking like you ain't washed your face in months. Trying to fucking put this image out like everybody's trying to attack you. Whole time you the motherfucking fraud. And guess what? Cut. The show is over. The show is over.
Debo, that's Danny Luck.
God damn.
That's Daddy Lux. So listen, let's get into the bullshit, then we get into the recap because I have been waiting
Try to rep
to
us,
talk
bitch. You
about
don't
this.
rep us.
I
You don't
have
rep
my
us, ho.
blood pressure has been up about this. I wish QP would have pulled up Quantum because I definitely needed to talk about that. All right. So as we said, with the evolution card coming, and so many female battlers are doing different things. Now you know what? I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. It's not like I've never known with proof of different women that have had ghost writers, okay? Or have been ghost written before 1, 2 times or all the time. I've seen it all. But at the same time, QP is one of them dudes that I've always said that if QP said it, oh, it got to be real. It's some inconsistencies with a lot of shit that he said. And I really hate the fact that motherfuckers will allow him to come on and talk about the women in its entirety. My whole thing is, my nigga, if you're going to say you wrote for somebody, don't renege on that shit, number one. And don't bring all of the females in this culture because there's a lot of bitches in this culture that I fuck with heavy, that I'm putting on day after day, that I'm on this phone with, and I sit and listen to them write. I'm not saying that certain women don't get help, but there's a difference between help and there's a difference between you writing a whole goddamn thesis paper for these girls to go perform. You understand? You don't. And then the interview that he did with Mac Mel, that's like the last straw for me. We're not pimping bitches in battle rap. You feel me? And that's why I'm here. This is why I chose to manage. This is why I take the care and wherewithal that I do with a lot of these females to keep them away from motherfuckers that do shit like this.
Yeah, bro.
This ain't got nothing to do with pimping. Let me tell you. And then the fact, see, I fuck with QP. He's one of my favorite fucking battlers. He really is. But to deduce a woman that takes all the time that they do, that have kids, husbands, other responsibilities, and actually write their shit and deduce them or group them with other bitches that's okay with being performers and not actually being out here actually using their pen, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. And I really, and like, he did give props to a C3 and to E Hart. But if you pay attention to how he kind of did that, yeah, you can give props to them because they write they shit, but them ain't the type of bitches that you would fuck with because to you, they're not appealing to the eye. You see what I'm saying? So you'll write for a bitch that you think, oh yeah, I wrote for the pretty bitch, and like you're doing something. Nigga, do you not realize what you're doing to me right now? Because you already know I'm from the Bay. I'm from the land of pimping. What you're doing is not pimping. You're living off of women. You're exploiting them to get money from them or whatever you're doing. A pimp does not exploit his hoe.
I sent him the link. I'm trying. I hope he tap in.
I hope he do too, but not that we got time on Tuesday. I fuck with him, but let's not use this pimping analogy shit in battle rap. Because basically this whole, listen, you and Yoshi do that telenova shit somewhere else, but this is battle rap. At the end of the day, I'm not sitting up here saying that man did not write for different people. I'm not because we've seen it. But at the same time, I'm just upset because when you speak about female battle rap, they already have enough against them as it is. You're devaluing other women that are actually putting their pen to the pad with no help. Then you turn around and lied about it. Like you backpedaling, my nigga. You know, come on now, tighten up. I'm gonna need you to tighten up if this is the game that we're gonna play. Because while you're going all around saying all these different things, what you also said on Misfit Show Exhibit A is that you did not write for Vixen. What I did, although you didn't write for Vixen, was I working with Vixen the way I was working with Yoshi? Yes, I was. You said not in no interview that did you hear me say that I ghost wrote for Yoshi. But the writing services that I do bring to the table include not allowing you to go out with improper bars on stage. Then you say, well, you did right for KCJ in the Robin Rhymes battle. And you did that 16 bars of haymakers. Now, my whole thing to this,
I didn't know he said that, Wing. I didn't hear him say that.
This is why I'm so mad about it, because I know him to be a stand-up credible nigga, and whatever you do to get your money, my nigga, go ahead. You like it, I love it. But at the same time, you're going around running around saying that you helping, and you're implying certain things because you can give proof for some shit, but you can't give proof for others. It's quite evident that you wrote the shit that Yoshi wrote, and I'm sorry, Yoshi, it's just what it is. You chose to get into an entanglement with this nigga. This is what he does. And any female that would get into an entanglement with this nigga, you're desperate ass bitches that really don't give a fuck, and you shouldn't be in battle rap. Period.
I agree.
Because this nigga outs a motherfucker all the time. And every time he outs you bitches, somehow or another, I don't know how you think that he won't out you at some point. See, us as women gotta understand the shit that you hoes do fall on the rest of the women. And y'all get mad when we sit up here on champion panels and start critiquing shit that y'all do like we the fucking ones in the wrong. Bitch, we the one that holds you hoes down when these niggas don't give a fuck about you.
Answer that question.
What question?
Charles right here.
Hold up. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm saying, why is he exposing anyone? Y'all, here's my thing. Y'all niggas stand so highly on niggas snitching. What the fuck you think this is?
6ix9ine vibes.
Dead ass. What do you think this is?
Bad business.
Because bad fucking business. But you a pimp, my nigga. The Bay Area don't move like this.
Ooh.
The fuck? We don't move like this. It's plenty of shit I could talk about in battle rap. Not no other shit. It's plenty of shit that I done been involved in since I've been in this shit, or that I done seen, or that I done heard conversations with these whole ass niggas. You don't hear me running around talking about none of that shit. I just don't fuck with these niggas or these bitches. I'm sorry, I got a problem when it comes to the Bay Area, because niggas like, no, don't, Cali, we don't move like that. Keep that horse and pony show over there. Keep that.
It make you upset from that point of view,
my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, dead
I want to hear, like, so keep this shit going. I want to hear from at least one of the guys on this. Now, because I'm kind of torn. In a way, I feel like, hell yeah, he was snitching like a motherfucker. But I feel like, in a way, a lot of these girls knew what the fuck was up. I feel like they wanted the attention.
It's like
I'm
this,
hard
right?
on this man because he is from where I'm from, and he's always been, for the most part, that I've seen stand up. But when you do this, I got a problem with that shit, bro. I do. I got a problem with that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Man, listen, when it comes to cocaine quantum and all that foolishness he up to, it's like at some point you got to call a spade and just know he full of shit. It's like, it's either the drugs or it might be the truth. Either way, you don't know what to believe because his story changed every 5 minutes. Now,
I do believe it. I believe it. I feel like he is extorting the girls, but I feel like the girls want the attention as well.
It's like this. He go take a bump and then he jump on the interview and say some wild shit. And it's like, one minute he trying to protect Yoshi, the next minute he trying to expose her. He tried to make her like fool last night on Caps Live. That nigga corny.
It's weird.
You can't say you solid with somebody. You try to make them look bad. That ain't no solid shit. That show you, to me, that ain't no solid dude.
It ain't no solid shit at all.
Yo, cocaine quantum ain't solid at all. Man, yo, you going around here.
And I can give a fuck about a view. And at the end of the day, I can give a fuck about a view. Because I'm not in competition with these niggas. You feel me? Yo. This show gonna do what it do. I can give a fuck about a goddamn view. Because Wayne is doing way more other shit in battle rap outside of fucking blogging and all this other shit. And that's no shot at nobody. All I'm saying is, it's just certain things that I ain't willing to do for my integrity.
They did take a shot out at you, Debo. They did. I watched the interview when when Cap said them live and quantum physics tried to kind of like insinuate, like basically like
that
Debo's
you
the
knew
same.
about it.
He
That
pimps
you
out
knew
women
about
too.
it.
Like, wow.
That
Like
you
now
said.
you throwing
Shout
out
out to
too
Butterfly.
much. That's why I gotta talk to this nigga, because I gotta have that interview with Quantum to feel
Debo,
like, are you trying to
said-
bring the pimp game to battle rap?
Right, Debo, he said specifically that he had a situation, y'all homies, he had a situation with you, and you basically knew what was going on, and that you was like, as long as it ain't no messy shit, you're good. But here's the thing, because of the hat that I wear now, I talked to a league owner about this, a partner league owner about this, and I was so upset. Like, y'all don't understand. Most motherfuckers that's in this community know that I've been here for a minute, and I hold these women down. Like, these bitches sit up here and y'all be on these high horses. You know, I see. Listen, like I said, this ain't no shot at Quantum like that, because you hoes act like y'all need direction for real. Y'all act like y'all need the validation from these niggas. So this is why Quantum is in a wonderful place. Because he sees that. You see what I'm saying? He sees that. Because when we get to talking, it's a problem. But when these niggas say the same shit that we say, yeah. But anyway, he sees that shit. So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, Debo, he made it seem like you knew about it. When I spoke to the league owner that I spoke to, he was like, you know what? When shit like this happens, we just need the show to go on. I feel like that's a fucked up way of thinking. But Chris, you were a league owner. Matter of fact, Yoshi, you know, and then not for nothing, everybody knew Yoshi had ghostwriters. Her dude was ghostwriting for her. Her baby father was ghostwriting for her.
Yeah, y'all give me 1 second. I'm having to restart my network over here.
But it's like ghostwriting for her, so it's not.
Dream, y'all keep popping up on my screen, Wing.
Yeah, I don't know why it's keep. You know what? Listen,
hey Ray, do you got to work today, Ray?
But
you free too late, because I know Wing probably ain't gonna be on with us the whole time, and I wanted Ike P to pull up a little bit later too, and I just want to make sure the fellas gonna kind of like stay on too in case we go over.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, my bad,
man.
Because I need one of the fellas to be on here with me.
Can I say something?
Debo, are you in a place where you can pull up right now? Because I'll send you the link.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Shout out to Big Trav, because he said this earlier. He said, "Why do these women keep rocking with QP?" And this is almost similar to why people keep booking New Jersey Twerk. This is similar to why women keep messing with Future. Why are we complaining about this shit when we are? Wait, before you even go, Danny. How many times does ghostwriting come up in battle rap? If you've been in this culture long enough, how often does this subject come up? It comes up too many times. People are still going to keep getting booked. Women or men are still going to hit up QP, because regardless of how much coke he sniffed, the dude pen game is elite. The dude can write for a lot of people. People are still going to keep doing it. Now, again, whatever he talking about his dealings with Debo, that don't have, look, I think Debo is a stand-up dude. I don't know the man personally. But we all know that a lot of these motherfuckers know who is getting ghost wrote for. A lot of these motherfuckers know who's doing the ghost writing. We as fans, we feel cheated, and I get the understanding of being angry, because it's like, we're believing in your talent and you don't even have the talent to do this. My thing is this, and I think I kind of understand when somebody said, well, maybe ghostwriting deserves to be.
I'm sorry,
Ray. Maybe ghostwriting. Okay, maybe ghostwriting deserves to be in battle rap, because I mean, baseball did have the steroid era, and it seemed like that the one time that everybody enjoyed baseball was when them niggas was juicing. The thing that's tripping me out is, if you have a ghostwriter, you have no standings of calling yourself any number one anything. All you are is just here. That's all you are. It's just here. You not no number. You not no top tier. You not no God tier. You not no Mount Rushmore. We can't put you on no top 5, top 10, 50, 100. We can't put you on top 2,000. You just here because somebody is supplying you with bars. The thing is that the reason why I'm not about to go on and on. Like, I feel like we shouldn't go on and on about this is because guess what? It's about to die down, and then in a couple of more months, it's gonna come up again. Somebody else got a ghostwriter, and then we're gonna be back in rage again. And then you know what's gonna happen? The person that get accused of being a ghostwriter is still gonna get booked. Just like it's men in here that put their hands on women and they still get booked. Just like it's niggas in here that's robbing people that's robbing league owners for money.
I can't send it on my IG for some reason. Send him the link.
What's his thing?
It's just because he just Instagram me video like send me the link.
It's gonna be a constant thing.
Hold on.
It's going to be a constant thing over and over and over again. That certain things are going to keep getting slid, and people are going to be up in rage about it for a couple of days or weeks, and then it's going to die down, and nobody's going to do nothing else about it. Period.
But Ray, I'm telling you, it's like it's the irony of the situation. You got this tournament on caffeine, and it's supposed to be this event's supposed to be sponsored by Drake, this 100K, and he got ghostwriters. So it's all turned to the music industry. Everybody got ghostwriters. You got a ghostwriter. You got a ghostwriter.
I just sent you his phone number, Wayne.
It's like at some point, if the culture want them out in it, people got to stop tuning in. These things are based on algorithms. So when these people come on, that be choking, that's not writing, tune out. When you start tuning out, they'll stop booking them. But if y'all keep watching their battles, keep giving them all that shine and all that other stuff, then you give them a platform. At some point, when you gotta take their platform away and make it so that, hey, this person come on, I'm not watching all their battles, I'm not recapping their battles. We're not talking about their battles. You want to be out here choking, you don't want to care, then I don't want to care. But we put all this energy into people who don't care about this shit. So why do we care about them?
Big Trav, I absolutely agree with you, and we're going to address that later too, because I blame, and you know, I don't call it the fans, because this panel, we're fans. I blame the stands of battle rap.
20 minutes.
This panel gonna be lit.
I blame the stands. So Big Trav, we go get to the blame part, and we go get to that a little bit later, because it's something that somebody had posted that I had specifically for that. What's going on, Devo?
What's up, brothers, sisters? How y'all doing?
How you doing, Devo?
Yo, man, I like that sister right there, man. She on it, man.
How you doing, Devo? Hey, Devo.
How you doing?
As soon as I get my ghostwriter, I need to be on that card.
And then she say this shit.
Hey, yo.
Gut butter bitch. I swear to God.
Why?
Wayne, how you doing, Wayne?
Why?
I'm trying to lower my
Chris,
blood
I missed
pressure.
you, Chris. I missed you, Chris.
Trying to lower my
I miss
blood
y'all
pressure.
too.
Yo, just
Can't
for
stay
the
for very
record,
long.
man,
I got to get out to this I Battle Gates of the Garden joint here.
Shout out
shortly.
to
What's
I
going
Battle
on
and
down here?
Gates to the Garden.
just for the record, I am not in any cahoots with any ghostwriters. I don't know no ghostwriters that tell me this girl is getting ghostwritten for, and I clearly know it, and she's on my stage. None of that. I'm an old school.
That's not true.
owner.
Debo wrote my rounds for goods.
Nah. Shout out to Chris Pennington.
Now,
Listen.
now, question, Debo. I got a question, Debo. Like, are you supplying Quantum this cocaine that he's sniffing that's got him wilding out like this?
Wait, just wait. Wait a minute. Wait.
I'll just work.
We ain't gonna talk about cocaine because we ain't gonna act like one of the judges won't running off, coming back sweating.
Jesus.
Listen,
Okay, let's talk to Debo. Let's talk to Debo. We're gonna get back to our petty.
Look at Ray. Look at Ray.
Can y'all
Get back to our petty.
Try not to look at the camera. Look at E.
hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Debo.
Okay. Just clear these things up, man. Me and QP had our own rivalry a long time ago, man, where he was talking crazy and shit like that. If you go research, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? With us, you know, like this burying the hatchet and stuff like that, because to be honest with you, man, I don't like the back and forth and doing all this other extra crazy shit. So I call Clean. Clean is my guy. You know what I'm saying? I call Clean, and Clean dispatched all that up because Clean know the place that I come from and how I give it up. So that's neither here or there. But what I can say is this, man. I am a very true advocate of verbal athletics, and I do not like anybody taking steroids, whether it be a man or female, male or female, man or woman. I think across the board, that's cheating. And me as a league owner, as an old school league owner, because I've been this since 2010. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody that's outed or even have proof of that, it's going to take me a while to even have my confidence and fuck with them again and whatnot. So, you know, I know girls that do write their shit, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of pressure out here, man. You know what the pressure is? The pressure is just to be accepted. The pressure is just wanting to be famous amongst the cool table. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people take that shortcut to try to get there because it looks like it's heaven when it's up there. But when you get up there, you got to maintain that status. And then that's when all the bullshit and the mess comes around to come into play to bite you in the ass because you done shot your ass with steroids. You know what I'm saying? And now you at where you at. And you got to maintain that. Look, now, what if your ghostwriter say, nah, fuck that. You're starting to get paid now. Now you got to break me off or blackmail you and put you in a position to whereas you're going to be outed somewhere down the line. That's why I always say you're going to some people, male or female. I'm not just saying female about male or female. That's when some people disappear, don't ever come back. Some people just, you know what I'm saying, try to do it themselves and fuck up and not sound like how they once was prominent when they had what you call it. You got a May 8th evolution, just to let you know, May 8th evolution 4. You got to really look at the timeline of a battle rapper from here to here. If they was ass over here and they jumped up the next battle here, like they just damn near Lux, there's something going on. You know what I'm saying? You could learn from somebody, or you could be influenced by somebody and learn from somebody. That doesn't make your pen better. You feel what I'm saying? That makes you even performance has to get taught. You understand what I'm saying? Like the it factor is not given. The it factor is not really nurtured to be it. You got to really have that shit. You understand what I'm saying? There's some people that can learn and get to that point somewhat, but come on, man. Some things are just too obvious. Too obvious. Now he's been in this game long enough to be like, you don't even have to tell me that person got their shit go. I know. You feel what I'm saying? Or you just a naive fan that just got into the game and what you call it. It's a good thing. I'm gonna say this so you can go to the next question. It's a good thing that Uncle Rod said. I call him Brother Rod. He said you're either a battle rap fan or a battle rapper fan. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a battle rap fan. I'm not a battle. I don't subscribe to none of these niggas that's my idols. You understand what I'm saying? If you won, you won. If you're lost, you're lost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody on this panel have heard me say over and over again, I am not a fan of none of these battle rappers. I am a fan of the culture. And I'm from Detroit. So it's like if Calico fucking up, I'm gonna say Calico fucking up. I don't know these people personally. I'm here because I'm paying to be entertained. And when people, even when people say, y'all are getting the battles for free, the realest thing my brother said to me yesterday, actually no. Because I'm paying with my time, I'm paying for internet, I'm paying for bandwidth to put y'all shit up, I'm paying for cookie space on my phone, I'm paying for all of that stuff to watch and be entertained. So all of this whole thing about, oh, well, y'all getting it for free, so what y'all got to complain about? Can you imagine, even if we was to go see a Jay-Z concert and Jay-Z stumbling over his performances and can't get his bars out through his songs?
Problem. I mean, that's the problem.
That
you know
stuff
what's
like
crazy?
That is ridiculous.
You know what's crazy? I don't mean to cut you off my butt, but it's crazy when I seen the interview yesterday. I think it was with the Mac Mel shit or the interview. I can't differentiate which one. But QP said female battle rap can't survive without that type of without him helping or shit like that or whatever. I'm like, I don't subscribe to that.
Yes, he did say that.
Me and him is a big contrast. When I say that, I'm saying the way I push female battle rap is not by writing bars or I push female battle rap by putting them on my platform, on my league, and push them in front of the masses to be seen. You understand what I'm saying? That's my help.
And me as a manager of female battlers, if me as a manager of female battlers, motherfuckers know from the door, when you come to me, if I ever even hear a whisper about some ghostwriting shit, I'm dropping your ass.
Yeah. So Debo, Are you if you find out a female is getting written for, she got a ghostwriter, are you still booking them though? Regardless of their name, whatever, are you still booking them?
No, I'm booking them. This is what I said. This is what I reiterated earlier. I said it's gonna take a long time for me to have confidence in you again to book you, because you got to remember, I think that to like say somebody doing a crime. You know what I'm saying? You a judge and what you know what I'm saying, you see a pattern of the crime that this people is committing. Like every time you're coming in my courtroom, you're committing the same damn crime. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put you away because you have no redemption. You have no remorse of what the hell you just continue to do. You have a problem. You feel what I'm saying? If you're talking about a one-time thing, but you know that this artist, you've been around this artist long enough to know, okay, this person's a writer. You know what I'm saying? They just got caught in some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna have to sit back and see how they manage their career from there, and then you make a decision as to whether you want to continue to book this person or not.
Let me ask you this.
Let's be perfectly honest. Let's be perfectly honest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bonnie. You know what I'm saying? She got caught.
I was just about to ask that. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, have you seen? Has Debo booked Bonnie ever since that time? It was a long ass gap before she ever got booked on Queen of the Ring again. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I love Bonnie. Bonnie's the homie and all that shit. But business and personal are two different things. You feel what I'm saying? I have to take pride in my brand, because after that situation happened, I could have booked her right after that. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if people would have been irate about it or whatever the feelings they would have had. But the battle rapness that's been installed in me from 2010, being an old school league owner and shit like that, I'm applying by the code and the rules that go along. There's some new generation league owners that just don't give a fuck. They'll book a person like an Adi Boom or whatever right behind the situation.
Yeah, well, let me piggyback off what you're talking about, Debo. Let me ask you this: how do you feel about some of these battle rappers co-signing that this might in some way be okay? Like I've seen tweets, I've seen some of the bigger names in battle rap. Surf, for instance, for 100,000, I'd go get help too. Like that, we're out here justifying this. Surf, yeah.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna tell you this. In a sense, in the world it's just separation into boxes. There's league owners, battle rappers, bloggers, fans, however you want to put it. These battle rappers have a certain code that they have amongst themselves that league owners are not privy to. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't. I'm not saying I'm condoning it. I'm saying you could probably fathom the pressure. Chris Petty, he battled the pressure that a battle rapper has into being that great, and to the fans. You ever notice? Say like I forgot these baseball players taking steroids, but for them to be that great, they have to be on that level every time, and there's a whole lot of pressure. You understand?
Like during that time with Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa.
Mark McGuire, right? So I say all that to say this.
Somebody said that they can't hear you. Somebody said that they can't hear you. It's staticky.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. I don't know if they can hear you though. Like I don't know if the people.
It's definitely a little choppy. I thought it was my network, but I think it's just you got some.
He got his headphones on. It's probably just the headphones.
It's probably just the headphones. Hold on. Let me see. It could probably. Can y'all hear me now?
Oh, that's way better. That's way better.
Okay, I apologize. I got what you call it. I'm not condoning none of that, but I'm just saying in the battle rappers world, that's their world. That's not my world. That's their world. So it's like saying, yeah, man, I can't take the pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. The fans want me to do this, that, and the third. And another battle rapper saying, hey, man, let me take the edge off, man. Take one of these pills. You feel what I'm saying? Or take this steroid right here. You're going to be great. Don't worry about it. You feel what I'm saying? That type of athletic, I call it verbal athletics. Verbal athletics. These kids are athletes verbally. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta you gotta put it in that mind frame, because now they juicing. This is listen. I said this shit 5-6 years ago on the Anger Fest. I said this. I'm like a prophet. I've said shit that's gonna happen 5-6 years. I said, yo, this shit gonna be Pandora's box. It's gonna be wide open for everybody to discuss.
Debo, like as a league owner, if you had a tournament and there were allegations around your battlers of having ghostwriters, would you keep them in your tournament?
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100.
I was a criminal back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I need for me, I would feel a way if somebody would put me under the jail if they didn't have proof. You understand what I'm saying? I understand how irate y'all all about this ghostwriting shit, but let's keep it 100. Let's keep it fair across the board. I'm not trying to hide or sugarcoat or help nobody, but you need proof of these things. You understand what I'm saying? So if a person was to come to me 2-3 days before the tournament and be like, yo, listen, XYZ has a bar written for, this is the proof. I see it, and it's unequivocal, without a shadow of a doubt, proof. Two things I got to do. I got to either take that person out or keep going because there's nothing else to replace. Everything is broken up. Now I got to change a whole bunch of shit. So I got to start doing critical thinking as to how I'm going to handle this situation. You feel what I'm saying? But if I had ample time to change this and be like, listen, man, what's this? Oh, no, you know, such a dumb. Okay, you the fuck out of here. We changed you with somebody.
Well, I think in this particular situation, the allegations and the proof that QP was trying to provide came so towards the actual day of the event. You can't remove Yoshi.
Right.
And that you took the words right out of my mouth, Chris, because I was just about to hear you say that. I was about to say,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that last minute. So what do you expect Beasley and them for them to do? They can't, like, come on. You feel what I'm saying? Or if an allegation that's not proven or anything that's factual as of yet, they say, yo, just let it go on. And, you know, I'm not saying I don't have proof still to this day. I don't know if the Yoshi thing is real or not. I'm hearing things and shit like that, but that has to be proven and shit. So it's just a fucked up situation across the board. Like, this shit is wide open. Now imagine if all the ghostwriters started feeling away and be like, you know what? Fuck that. I vote for this person, that person, and here's the proof. Here's the what you call it. Battle rappers today that have their material ghostwritten are in a bind. But they also like thinking in their head, oh, that person don't really have proof. I'm good. I don't have to worry about it. Only thing I have to do is refute it. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's just going to be a he say, she say, he say, he say, or she say, she say. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what they banking on. A lot of these battle rappers that got their bars written for them. That people.
But then the fact that they're trying to normalize this now,
right?
You're not even going to need proof.
Nah, we not. Listen, that's one thing I got on this thing for right here is to say, we're not normalizing this shit. I don't give a fuck what battle rapper is going to tell you at what level. Like, yo, man, we do this all the time. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We're not normalizing this shit, my nigga. Because if that's the case, what are we doing this for?
Well, see, Depot and Nash.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care what nobody tell you. I'm the one that coined this shit TMZ when the media was getting crazy, just talking about people's personal lives other than focusing on battle rap. I'm coining this shit as fucking battle rap entertainment if this shit get taken this far.
Okay, so, but that's like what you mentioned about me battling before. I take it super personal when I have a wife, 3 kids, a career, a company that I run, everything like that. And I take the time to sit down and pin my shit, whether it's good, bad, everything like that. It's all me. Right. That's like, so when I get up there and I drop a haymaker and the crowd goes nuts, there's no better feeling than that because it's mine. Right. I know people that have ghostwriter allegations that I've watched go up there, hit a punchline, the crowd goes nuts, and they sit there and literally genuinely take credit. And I know for a fact they didn't write it. I know for a fact they didn't write it.
Mm-hmm.
And it is like a.
I mean, you got to sell the
this
story.
Is just like
you got to sell the story.
Yeah.
Think about it. I mean, I hate to use Hollywood, but think about it. Everybody hated Samuel L. Jackson and Django because he played the hell out of that role. He literally convinced us that he was just that sellout house nigga. Like, and people really wanted to fight him.
Right.
Look at how many people wanted to beat up Tariq from Power because of the shit he was doing. So it's like, even if you know for a fact a person didn't write it, but if they're selling it like they did it, they're putting on a performance. Right. They're just putting on a performance. They got to convince the world, yo, I wrote this. Even if you know for a fact, I know you ain't write it. I know for a fact they still got to put on a performance and sell it as such. And it's not right. It's not right for people, like you said, that's literally taking time, writing that down. Remember, Mook was breaking it down to Iron Solomon. I got to recite rhymes to my mother. She don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but just to make sure that I'm remembering my stuff and not choking. She don't know if it sounds good or not. To me.
Ray, let me ask you then. Yeah. Are we in the performance era of battle rap now? Where the pin, all this doesn't really matter anymore. This is all a show. It's all cameras. It's all.
It's starting to sound that way to me, Chris.
No, I could give you the best answer as a league owner for that. I'll give you the best answer. Battle rap continues to elevate. I used to think it was a glass ceiling, like there's nothing else we can do. But since the streaming thing came along with the caffeine thing and everything, that glass ceiling has been broken. There's a potential to be bigger and bigger. It's just with battle rap, it's got to figure itself out. So it takes the elitists, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm talking about elitists as far as the people on top, whether it be the URLs, the Queen of the Ring, so on and so forth, to figure that out, because we mold battle rap to what it is. The battle rappers just come in to battle rap. You feel what I'm saying? It's their job to take the game to a higher level with their pen. It's our job as league owners to take the battle rap game and shape it to what it is as far as how the people visualize it. Our vision is to put it out there so y'all can see how battle rap can go take it to the next level. You understand what I'm saying? So battle rap is not controlled per se. It's not a controlled organization. It's not one league. If you want to think that, but it's not. It's not one league controlling everything. You know what I'm saying? Some rules can be made under that league, if you will, and shit like that. It's just got to get to the fans for the people to see. Now, as far as you saying the performance thing and all that, yes, the performance thing is obviously there and shit like that. But there are bars there. If more league owners would take accountability and step up to the plate to where it's, yo, we're not going for this. We're doing this at our league, this, that, and the third. A lot of people be like, yo, why are you so outspoken? Why are you just going back in the background and just not saying nothing? People prefer me not to say nothing as a league owner to better even my league. I be telling like, yo, nothing, bro. I used to be a fucking artist. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a creative person. You understand what I really sometimes don't know how to be a league owner and shit. I don't know how to shut the fuck up and shit, because sometimes to my detriment, it will hurt me and shit, but I have to speak up. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of the artist sometimes. That's why I'm so artist driven a lot. I'll look like more like a damn manager than I do a league owner. Because when
you know, hey, look, I'm in that same boat with you, bro. I overstep my bounds.
When you know every battle rap thing outside of Queen of the Ring that's a female, I'm there, looking like I'm the muscle or something behind you.
You gotta keep it 100 across the board though.
Huh?
It's like it's gotta be 100 across the board for men and women, because like the way they be jumping on these women, all these dudes in these crews, I know they ain't all right by themselves. All these dudes in these battle rap groups.
Let me tell you something. What's crazy? When Chilla came out on that rooftop to B-Dot, I think it was, and said that he wrote for two people and a Summer Madness, and we'll never. I said, yo, not for nothing. A, that's fucked up that you said that, Chilla. You my guy and all that, but you shouldn't have said that. B, if you're gonna say that, nigga, say who it is then, if we're gonna take it that far.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
See, this is the thing. I always equate ghostwriters to supervillains in a fucking comic book or a movie. Or they kill the hero, they always gotta mention the plot before they do it to their demise of the hero. And once they foil them, hey, you didn't know it was me that did this and such, and it was me that and now you're about to die. Once they press that button, the hero gets out and escape, and you know what I'm saying?
I actually feel like the mystery of a ghostwriter, like by coming out and doing that in a round or coming out and exposing, you're not a ghostwriter. You're a writer that, like, first of all, any battle rapper that's watching the show right now, anybody listening, if you are messing with QP, let's say you hit him up for advice, you hit him up for anything, you know, hey, what do you think about this? You need to fully understand what you're getting yourself into when you are dealing with somebody like QP, where you know he is known for putting everything out there after a while.
That goes back to what Danny said. That goes back to what Danny said. Danny felt like, but see, here's the thing. He's not really speaking on the men. He said a few things, and this is you know what, a lot of people say that people from Northern California got a gift to gab. We talk a certain way. He does that. You just got to catch it, because at the end of the day, he transitions between, and QP will be up here in a minute. I just wanted to give Debo his time to kind of talk, and then QP his time to talk individually. But he has a way of going about saying certain names as far as the guys go, and then saying the female names, but he's really not speaking to writing for the men. He's helping, and they helped me too. You know, he said, I wrote for Clean. A lot of you niggas wasn't even saying shit when he said something about writing for Clean. You know what I mean? Even though we knew that, because when he was right at that point when he wrote for Clean had just came back to battle rap on Black Ice Cartel. Clean was on Angry Fan Show. I was like, yeah, y'all, I'm gonna do something different. And it was kind of like, okay, Clean, what you about to do? And then when he came out, I don't know if y'all remember that. When he came out, we was like, yeah, Clean, that ain't it. And then he went back. But at the same time, you knew that that was Quantum's pen. But that's the homeboy. So automatically, you didn't really say nothing about it. It's a different stigma when it's women. That's the thing. It's a bit different stigma when it's women opposed to men.
And you know what's crazy? I've had continuous conversations with Quantum and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? He will tell you that and shit like that. But I don't want him to make you believe that, oh, yo, I had conversations with Debo. You know what I'm saying? He knows it's okay. He no, it's not okay. You know
well, you was you were in the chat the whole time. You was saying, hold the fuck up. Let me come the fuck up there. Like, let me come the fuck up there.
The one thing I don't like, listen, just because I have a conversation with a killer don't mean I'm associated with the crime.
Woo, that's a good ass. That's powerful.
And the one thing I wanted to vindicate is like with the 40 bar situation, you know what I'm saying? He'll pull in a resource as far as a name, and that a name will be associated. It's an association thing. He's a battle rapper. You got to understand, he speaks in battle rap context. You know what I'm saying? So word association, name association, all these things will play with your mind. You understand what I'm saying? So if you say 40 bars and it's coincide with QP, you're going to think in your head, oh, well, you know, I helped 40, I gave her an idea, I gave her such as, you're going to not care about the idea, anything minute that he's trying to tell you that he didn't help her bar-wise. You're thinking in your head, QP, ghostwriter, oh, she got bars written by him. When that's not necessarily the case whatsoever. You understand what I'm saying? So
I will say that QP's pen, the way he pins the stuff, I can tell when he's written for somebody, because I know QP and I know his delivery very well, and I know how he writes.
He talks in bars. Like if you on the phone with him, he talks like when I was managing Robin, like, and the snafu that they had when they were supposed to battle, and it was kind of like, you know, even with that, and that's what when he does come on the show, we'll talk about that too. But it was like,
I just want people to understand
he had a mention about writing for Robin, and I'm like, okay, but here's the thing, I don't know about that. If you ever did, I know you didn't do it under my watch. And I know for a fact. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I know for a fact.
A lot of these ladies write, man. They write their bars. I just need to iterate again.
And I think we got to hold the guys just as accountable, Debo, because you're waving the flag for the females, and they do get the shittiest end of this part because for whatever reason. But the guys are not. I said this on last week's show. You guys are not innocent. I know for a fact some of y'all.
That's a fact. Let me tell you something. You gotta understand once
again. That's why Wing upset.
It's the cool table. They looking to the left like, oh, those are the cool kids. Look at all the privileges and perks and all that they getting over there. How can I get over there? Then you got somebody tapping your shoulder. How can I? Yo, I got you. You know how to get to the cool table. Listen, some of these ghostwriters live vicariously through people that they could build up to get them to that cool table over there. That I just spoke about. You feel what I'm saying? So even though they're not at the cool table per se, they're at the cool table because their bars are there because they went it for.
Wow! Not to cut you off, Debo. That's what Chris Ambaya said. He was like, QP quantum physics lives through other people. Like he you know, he's not gonna ever get that kind of like shine because of his, I guess, background. So he lives through other battle rappers, and
but that's what ghostwriters do.
This is where it gets weird.
That's the life of a ghostwriter.
But this is where it gets weird. If you're living through somebody, what is the purpose of exposing it?
There you go.
Period. Period.
I can explain. I can explain that when QP. Especially, this is the topic, QP. When QP feels attacked or he's losing control of something, he goes back into survival mode and tries to regain control of something. So even though if you're not listening,
with a woman,
go ahead, Chris. Which was the Yoshi situation. I even called him. I say, "Yo, my nigga, I see you losing control of your situation. I understand you losing your mind out here."
And so what does he do? He tries to harm the situation in return to regain control. You need me, and I'm going to show you why you need me, because I'm going to. And the thing about QP is everything that he says is believable because we know him not to be a liar about. He puts his own bullshit out.
So was
So
it because?
it
was
makes
it
it gives
okay?
you a little.
Yo, let me
He
tell y'all.
thought.
Let me tell y'all good. Let me tell y'all some real shit. I've never said anything to anybody. I'm gonna say it here. Give y'all a hot exclusive. I'm gonna keep it so 100 because he might bring it up. Even when I told QP, I said, "Yo, it looks like we both lost." He's like, "Yo, what you mean?" I say, "Well, you feel like you lost Yoshi and shit to that tournament." She said she's gonna write her own shit. I had Yoshi on a card and shit on May 8th in Evolution 4. 2 battle. You know what I'm saying? She went and got T-Chick the opportunity to do the tournament as opposed to the what you call it. Do I feel a way about it? I was in the beginning, but at the end of the day, I say, yo, listen, man, opportunity is opportunity. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I'll take an L on that. It is what it is. I'll just switch my shit
Well,
around.
it's available now.
You understand what I'm saying? But what I need to tell you is this is not for me anyway, this is not a QP bashing thing. I do not fault QP at what he's fucking doing and shit. Yes, it's a fucked up situation. Nobody should get a ghostwriter, but if you allow this man to do what he do, who's really the person that should be hold accountable for that?
You make the hoe accountable. I mean,
I can tell you,
and I'm not calling them hoes. I'm just saying that's the life. You make the hoe accountable because he's benefiting off of what they're allowing him to benefit off of. And QP is in the chat with us.
Talk like a pimp, talk like a bag.
It sounds interesting.
Please. I'm about to mute my mic.
That's my guy right there.
That boy.
Listen.
What's good with that boy?
Hold on, he's frozen. He's frozen.
Okay, so while we get him back, so you said somebody mentioned. Oh, there you go. Is he back?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he's back. He's back.
Okay. Yeah, it's going in and out. He's freezing real bad on my screen.
Who is that eating?
No, that's the static.
I'm he's frozen again though.
Choking, he pulling the twerk.
So my question is this.
That's him. That's him walking.
He pulling a twerk.
So my question is when Debo and Chris, when y'all both mentioned about getting control back, is it because Yoshi said that she wanted to do this on her own? That's why you feel he was trying to snatch the control back and say, well, look, this is what I was going to do, but she want to do it on her own. Like, was that the whole thing?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think she made an agreement with QP. I think that there were terms and things understood, and she decided to change the game, and that, given his line of work, that's just not going to be acceptable to him. And I think that's what she did herself, and that it's her own fault in this situation, especially if everything can come out and be proven. It's just it's a terrible situation for that she put herself in.
QP, can you hear us?
Y'all hear me?
You're frozen.
I mean, it's kind of choppy, but can y'all hear me though?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we got you.
That's crazy. You can hear me? Because I'm definitely on some of the fastest internet that money can buy. I think $200
We got you, man. We got you.
All that pimping.
I'm about to mute that shit, bro. I'm about to mute.
You can't be pimping with bad internet.
So what's the narrative?
Okay, so hold on 1 minute.
I can go ahead and change the narrative up for everybody because everything that's happened, right? People said I pre-planned this. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the narrative, it's not a narrative, it's your narrative that you're painting. But again, like I said, well, like we're saying, like the guys just said. Can you hear me?
He's going in and out.
Yeah, I think it might be, well, they're saying it might be too many people. Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's chopping. He chopping real bad.
He's calling me on my line. Go ahead.
Okay, so no, it's not. It's the narrative is not.
Yeah. So listen, I'm gonna re-enter the stream.
Go ahead. You said what?
He said something about re-entering the stream or something like that.
Listen.
Okay.
Scotty, yes, the evolution
No,
card
I
is
said I'm
May 8th.
listening. The narrative.
No, it's your narrative.
I
It's
want
not
me to do it on the
ours.
screen, so it's a less choppy connection.
Yeah,
Let's try
it's your narrative.
that because I can't
Yeah,
really
it's
hear
your
you.
narrative. It's your narrative about basically what we're saying is as far as female
Okay.
battle rap
So,
and
go ahead.
the evolution of entertainment for female battle rap. We of course watched all of the blogs or lives that you've done. This last one was the thing for me because you've always been my favorite. But at the same time, it's like this situation with Yoshi should have been an isolated situation. We knew that girl was getting written for before you, but at the same time, the speaking of whoever else that you're writing for or whatnot, it seems like you've actually honed on the female.
QP never said he wrote for Yoshi. Go get the clip. Go get the clip.
Thank you for saying that. Hold on. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that because I put that up. I actually put that up earlier.
And then in addition to that, she went on Good Show 3 months ago. She went on Good Show 3 months ago and said I was her editor on Good Show. Feel me? Right after the Tory Doe battle. Feel me? Like,
okay.
This is all, we've been transparent. So I needed people to know, just like I needed people to know this. So this is the part where I really like to not clear my name because I give a fuck about my name being clear. My name is in the clear. It's always gonna be in the clear. So when it came to Yoshi, I wanted no parts of people in them comments, which I know.
Damn it. That was getting good.
We lost them. But I think the static Amazing Music said it's the AirPods he had in his ear. Because remember when Debo had his AirPods in, we was
the AirPods. Then when you're moving around with them,
when he come back in, tell him if
you got to take them off. Yeah, you got to take the AirPods out.
Hold on.
And also, I want to say something to Blade. As far as the Thought Box being wrote by a man, you got to understand, Lil Yachty writes for the City Girls.
Hold on. But see, first off, this ain't industry.
But still, we got to stop acting like men cannot write for women.
Comparison with
no, I'm not using it as comparison. No, we got to stop acting like men cannot write for women. They can't.
But we got to take the industry out of battle rap. This is
I'm not using the industry.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about because you ain't the first person that said it. You ain't been on Twitter for the week. That's been the accepting of ghostwriting. And the industry, they do it in the industry. This ain't the fucking industry. This is battle rap.
Somebody tweeted, okay, let me say this real quick before we let Quantum go. Somebody tweeted that if people are receiving ghostwriters, battle rap is no longer the rawest form of hip hop. We've called battle rap for the longest the rawest form of hip hop. So if people are receiving ghostwriters and this is no longer the rawest form of hip hop. We tried to separate battle rap from the industry for the longest, but we've always said that it's under the same hip hop umbrella. So I get what you're saying, Wayne, but let's go back to QP.
QP, what they're saying is you have to take your earpods out.
No, I did that in super choppy, so I can hear y'all clear. Now, can y'all hear me?
Okay, so let me go back to the narrative thing because what I said before you came on is
I'll take the AirPods off. Let's see if this is better.
Yeah, take the earpods off, QP, because we can't really hear you, especially your dread. You know your dreads moving, touching the hair. We see your pimp shit. Keep it going. Take them off. You gotta listen, baby. You gotta listen. Listen, Linda. Listen.
Hey, Danny gonna be looking for QP before this is all said and done.
I'm trying to audition now.
All right, go ahead, QP. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, QP. We can hear you now. I think. Well, we can see you anyway. You're not choppy.
Maybe his memory on his phone is full from all the bars he's got. Never mind.
Or the brothel could be too packed right now, and everybody's connected to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Hey, look though. Actually, Q. Sorry, man. I gotta jump off. I gotta get to this event.
Oh yes.
I ain't even worried about it. I'm about to jump on my other phone real fast. Let me see if I use a different phone, or maybe I can use an iPad. Maybe the iPad is more suitable for this.
That might be.
I'm gonna check it from the car. Debo, good to see you, brother. I'll check it y'all later.
Yes, Chris, make sure you check in, Chris.
I know, but I'm in the interview and I can't hear shit because every room I go in, motherfuckers talking.
Wait,
you sound good now.
Hold on,
Keep
we
it
can hear
going.
you now. Hold up. Don't go nowhere. Say something again.
I'm gonna go with tablet A. I'm gonna text you something, and then I need to use your tablet. Okay, I need to use the iPad because
he's still freezing.
Not working properly. I don't want to use my other iPhone. You got me? Okay.
All right.
Hold on. Let him do what he do real quick.
So Debo, one of the questions in the comments said, "Would you book Yoshi again after all this ghostwriter drama?"
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know what's going on. I know what's going on, but like I haven't seen or heard any proof yet. I think the closest thing from what I'm hearing, I gotta see his blog, was the Gems. Gems was saying something about.
Well, some of the rhymes that he posted, she said during the battle.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And that is what I'm about to ask him when he gets
No,
back.
y'all really?
Hold on. Because he just said he wants to clear his name and he never wrote for her.
He did just say he never wrote for her.
Yeah.
I told y'all.
And that's what Wing is, and this is Wing fight. Wing fight. Wing wants it to be clear that
I didn't know
because I got confused. Like, Wing, what do you mean? Wing really wants it to be clear. Like, are you writing bars? Are you just critiquing and helping the bitch? Stop saying you write for a bitch and you just critiquing it. So
we need to know who wrote the screenshots. Who wrote the screenshots?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he wrote the screenshots.
Yo, I would love to.
Hold on, Ray. Let me ask you this. You two, E. Did y'all catch Yoshi bar saying the same Bobby Brown bar as KCJ? Did y'all catch that? Because I didn't catch that.
I was at work when the event started, so I missed like the first 4 battles. So I don't.
Okay, we got Quantum, and I think you good. I think that we can see that now.
Yeah, he moving good now. He moving good.
We good.
Okay, so
we good. We real good. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the narrative that I pushed. I said I never told anybody I wrote for Yoshi G. Never. I've always been her confidant, her editor, her, I don't know, the person that helps her to pick out the shit that's clearly going to be appealing to the masses, be it that it's a small room battle, and be it that now every bar counts. You can't just go in there and think that your performance is going to get you where it has gotten her to at this point in her career. So this was a simple no-brainer situation when it came to drugs, that she needed to stick to the script that kind of got her. Not got her here because she got her herself. Like when I told you, when I first started rocking with Yoshi, she had no value in the battle rap world, right? And then me in my pimp career, I was 3-4 hoes deep, and they were all working in Florida, which is by where she was at. So it's like I sent work out there for her, sugar daddy, shit like that. Feel me? She didn't have a person to take care of her kids to go get the money. So I told her, like, it's not a big deal, right? Because me, I'm texting men. For my girls, I text the people that the suitors, the people who are, I text, I'm the person that do the background checks and run all of that before they go see any of my girls.
Well, that's what a pimp does, right?
No, pimps don't do that. They send the bitch to get the money and the bitch do everything. And bitch
since when?
QP,
you know I'm from Oakland, right?
No, if you from Oakland, then you should know that the bitch do everything. The pimp can't touch nothing.
My nigga, don't nobody I know ever did that. That's what the pimp's supposed to do. They supposed to make sure. That's why back in the day they thought that pimps was gay, because you supposed to make sure that you know who your woman going to. Now there's a difference between a street bitch and a motherfucking escort. All my niggas that I know have escorts, and they make sure they know what everybody is doing.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I'm just saying.
There's a big difference between your niggas that probably doing life, right? And then
none of my peoples are doing life. Let's not do that.
Okay, well,
let's not do that.
I'm about to quote what E is thinking right now. Why are we talking about this on God's back?
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you.
Just for a second.
Yeah, we talk about the other stuff.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you do that. Hold on, because I gotta go check on my kid. Hold on. Go ahead, bro.
You sound dumb because the pimps and shit, like real pimps.
My nigga, I don't sound dumb. What the fuck? Wait. At the end of the day, my niggas don't do that. Don't do that, because Yoshi, we done already had this conversation. My folks is from don't do that. My folks is from 75th. My folks is from motherfucking Hunters Point and Double Rock. I don't sound dumb about shit. My nigga, you from Stockton. We live differently. So what y'all do and what we do, let's not do that.
Right.
Let's not do that. So like I said, no, we about our money. Nobody go out doing nothing.
Wait, we talking about
wait,
we getting off track. We talking about this.
Hold on, wait.
No, we getting off this ghost right. We talk about this ghost right shit. I need you to talk about that pimping shit later on my show. Bottom.
Wait, hold on.
When
Wayne
we
gone.
talk about the ghost right
QP, Wing
shit.
left. QP, Wing left.
You can't talk
QP, Wing left.
QP, we talk about something different. You don't talk about pimping on my show.
QP, Wing left.
We talking about Yoshi, who was one of my hoes. No, shut up. We talking about Yoshi, one of my hoes. So y'all talking about like we gonna get to it, but I can't push the narrative if y'all ain't listening. I'm about to hop off, bro. Like I don't have to be here.
No, wait a minute. No, QP.
I'm about to hop
wait a minute,
off.
QP. We gotta learn that. We can argue, but talk your shit.
That's crazy. Don't have a wing talking to me about saying that pimps text hoes. I mean, pimps text tricks. That is unheard of. You know she tripping. Make sure you put this up. Hey, real P's out there. Do y'all text the tricks that your hoes see to do a background check and screen? No, that's just a dumb nigga like me who don't care about getting life, right? Because when they go and get them transcribed text messages of me selling my bitches personally, that's self-incrimination. Ain't no pimp.
QP.
So I don't
let him go, Savage. Let him go.
Let him talk, Savage.
Talking to me about pimping, like never again. Moving forward. So when I sent her to work and she couldn't get to it, it irritated me because I have 5 kids myself. So if I'm taking time out my day to set this shit up, you need to make these appointments. She didn't make them, and she said, "Hey, yo, Q, I don't want to waste your time. I'm gonna get my name up in battle rap, and I'll hit you in a year or 2." She stayed in contact with me the entire time, and when she blew up, I took an interest because now there's a $sign value with Yoshi. So all this shit she done been through, she went through her public humiliation with Jade snatching her wig and fighting her and all that shit. And she went through the trenches. And now she was, she is still mentioned like she want to Smack's favorite. They fly her out and give her $1,500 to come host. Feel me? No other battle rap bitch is getting flown to every event in between the events because they have that much favor in Smack. She's the golden girl, and I keep telling her this, like the shit she raps, the shit that I can't rap, the dick sucking bars, all that. That's cool. People don't understand that. Like Drug said, that only goes so far. I told my bitch when I first got with her for the bill collector battle, which she also wrote herself, right? That I told her she needed to take a lot of this shit out, and she didn't, and she lost the bill, but she still had an impact because the getting on her knees, the submissive thing, like she was still setting foundation for what type of battle rapper she is. You feel me? So it's like I told her that's short-lived. That's easy for any of us dominant alpha males to come battle you, because Bill's an alpha male, right? But he's not like a like a dangerous gangster. I'ma kill you. I feel he'll really slap her. No, Bill's a funny guy. So and Bill, clearly beat her. So any of the niggas that's like a Twerk or a Rum Nitty or any of these people that she would have faced in the tournament, she don't stand a chance against these niggas with that angle that she's taken of being a thought. And so I tell her, you got to elevate your shit past this. So when we started working with Tori, that was the first battle that QP, I made sure that everything she sent me, right? Even though she still raps some shit she wanted to rap. The brotherhood bar, I didn't believe in that bar. I told her to take that shit out. I said, you're saying motherhood before brotherhood, and you're giving away the punchline. Feel me? And then Drugs did it. You worried about the brotherhood, you should be worried about your motherhood. They went crazy. I don't get the simplicity of those type of bars. So me, if I'm your editor, I'm going to tell you to take that shit out. But besides those highlights in her battle, like the nutrient scheme, all that, that's from me pushing her pen. Like, okay, you want to talk about this? Okay, but keep going. Like, this is me telling her and honing in on what she needs to focus on. And this is the same shit I did for KCJ when she battled Robin Rhymes, which is why I didn't want Winged on here, because Wing don't keep it real. I don't got nothing to do but keep it real. You think I'm going to put a bitch?
Oh, I definitely keep it real. Nobody, what are you talking about?
You don't keep it real. Like with the Robin Rhymes situation, you never kept it real with that. You never.
What did I not? Hold on. What did I not keep it real since you talking about? Oh, bro, I am the realist. What did I not keep it real about? Y'all didn't send a contract to me. Y'all didn't send a contract to me. Did you send some money? Since we talking pimp shit, did you send some money?
Are you see what I'm saying to you? Well,
did you send the money for the battle? Did you send the money for the battle? Did you send her a deposit?
And I'm out.
Did you send her a deposit?
Be removed. I'm not talking.
No,
to her.
I don't have to be removed. This nigga, this is my show.
Okay, cool.
What the fuck you talking about? Did you send the money? Don't call me out about not being real, and I'm asking you about some money.
I can't fuck, man. Listen to me.
Yeah, and I can't fuck with you either because you talking about niggas being real. You just brought my fucking name up while I'm listening to you. I was listening to you. You just brought me up and told me I wasn't being real. I asked you one question. I asked you one question. Because while you think you an alpha male, I'm an alpha female.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, quiet.
You brought me up, my nigga. I'm being quiet. You brought me up.
We don't know what's going on. Hold on. We don't know what's going on, Quad.
No, it don't matter.
We don't know what's going on.
Drop it.
Wait a minute. This is wait a minute. We don't know what's going on.
Just cut him. No. Wayne. Just Wayne.
Get cocaine.
We don't know what's going on.
Wayne, just.
They want to hear my truth. Like
that wasn't your truth. That wasn't your truth, and you saying that I'm not being real. Quantum for real though. You just said I wasn't being real.
Keep your mouth shut. Okay.
Yo,
because I don't keep my mouth shut.
Okay, we gonna talk about
you think you can hold everybody.
We gonna
you
cut it.
Tell me about me not keeping real. You brought my name up. You brought my name up.
Hey,
Danny, somebody.
Cause we good. Cause just like he can pull his hoe in the my cousin's right here too. You know what any kind of way. Don't bring my name up about nothing, bro. I was trying to let you talk. I was trying to
y'all. But look, y'all talking about a story that nobody knows about. So Quantum, you gotta understand, nobody's against you, Quantum. We don't even have no idea.
She's running her mouth. She's talking about.
But we don't know what's going on, Quantum.
Don't say my name. You said my name.
I don't want to hear no pimp shit. I said you don't keep it real, like with the
right. And I asked you. I said how.
And you keep talking.
So wait, what you just say? What happened with Robin Wright?
Yo,
don't do that. Just because you out here shooting niggas in Milwaukee,
we're going to end the interview.
Act like you know who you talking to. You running around with Quantum and these other niggas. Don't do that. Because you brought my name up. You said I was not keeping it real. I asked you where was the money?
Yo, cut.
I asked you where was the money. You didn't pay, Rob.
Just cut it.
There you go. Thank you.
God damn, man. Just cut the fucking interview. This motherfucker getting bitches pointing at her and all that other dumb shit.
Yeah. My nigga, he can do all that. He can do all that. While he pointing me out and doing all that, he don't even realize my relatives is in the comments.
It don't matter. Fuck your relatives, bitch. I'm outside.
Wait.
Cut the fucking interview. Cut
What are
it.
you talking about right now? Don't do that shit. Know who the fuck you dealing with? I don't play with
Hold on, wait a minute.
No, fuck
wait a minute. We don't even, nobody even knows what's going on.
He said something about a contract in regard to Robin Rhymes. He was talking about a contract. He said, you are not keeping it real. Like with the Robin Rhymes. Why was I not supposed to respond? Why was I not supposed to respond?
You weren't supposed to respond. But then through all of we like, what the fuck?
Right, but I understand that. But at the same time, he's talking to me. So if he's telling me that I'm not keeping it real, I'm asking you how. You didn't send no money. John Doe didn't send a contract.
I'm gonna say this: when you ain't wrong, ain't no nigga going. Yo, niggas
ain't no niggas talking to me no kind of way. I don't give a fuck. My nigga, you point me out with your hoes. Please let me tell you something, my nigga. My relatives have already pulled up and done seen all this shit. Y'all better stop playing with me in battle rap, because I'm not that motherfucker. I'm not these young
niggas. We gotta learn to talk.
We gotta learn to talk, but he still should have. While he want to talk, that's his problem. He talked too fucking much. While he wanted to talk, what he should have did was just answer the question.
No, he's looking for a way out.
And I would have let him do that. I don't care. I'm not pulling nobody up.
I ain't pulling nobody up. Quantum physics is ready to talk to you, Wayne. Do you want to talk or no?
I don't care. But if he called me another bitch, I swear for God, oh my dad.
He called you a bitch? Okay, hold on.
He called me a bitch.
Wait a minute. Quantum physics.
Dead mother's grave. My
Quantum physics,
dead
you my
mother's grave.
baby.
My dead brother's
Quantum
grave.
physics, you
I
my
never
baby.
we
We
ain't
got
have
to
the show. I just tuned back in so I
make
could
all
scroll
women
through it.
bitches
So
quantum
we
physics.
You got
We
me
make
fucked
all women
up.
bitches,
I'm
baby.
Hey,
not these
yo,
battle rap
go
bitches.
ahead,
I
man.
swear
Do
for
you?
God.
hey,
Don't
there's
play
not
with
gonna
me
be
like
no
that. The
progress
bitch
Go
being
word was
ahead.
not even necessary because I didn't come out
Hold
here and
on,
call you
leave
a
Mike
monster,
talk,
whole ass
Wing.
nigga.
hold on, look.
Leave Mike
I
talk,
never
Wing.
cussed
Let
you
Mike
out. I
talk,
never
Hold on.
Quantum.
disrespected you.
Listen.
Wing,
Listen,
hold
there's
on,
not
let
gonna be
Mike
Hold
no
on.
talk.
No,
progress.
hold on, because my relative is calling now. Hold up. I'll be
Look,
right back.
Oh, God.
I'll
look,
be
there's
right
not gonna
back.
be
See,
no
niggas take shit
progress.
to a whole nother level and don't even understand.
Look,
Come
there's
on,
not
Wing.
gonna
Hold on. What you saying, Mike?
look, what up to family? I'm watching and everything, right? There's not gonna be no progress made in the conversation when everybody's talking over each other. I understand.
Yes.
Listen, I understand that tempers is high right now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's disagreements going on, but as I'm watching, it's like just there's no progress being made with everybody yelling over each other. We're supposed to be here for a professional show. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't what it needs to be at all.
Well,
Yes, and especially if it's real when I'm trying to calm some shit down. What
exactly,
the fuck?
but it's like this.
Damn, bro.
What y'all just seen was somebody trying to look for a way out. Quantum didn't really want to address that shit. He was looking for a way out. That was
I
his
don't
way
think it's that. I don't think it's that. The thing about it is Quantum is he's gonna speak his mind. And Wing doesn't Wing's not gonna
And Wing gonna speak her mind. And
exactly.
Wing's gonna speak her mind. They both are passionate about this shit. Only thing is, Quantum, when you gonna say we don't know what's going on with Robin Rhymes, so you threw us completely in the water, bro.
Listen,
Come on, bro.
Listen, when it comes to Wing, we just ain't gonna say nothing about Wing, period. And so if my story correlate with Wing, we just gonna cut the whole story out. Cause like even if
because this Wing platform, bro.
Danny, it doesn't matter. Any platform where you go on, even if a person comes on as devil's advocate, you have to let them at least speak their little piece so that you can dissect it. I can't dissect shit with a bitch talking in the middle every time I say something. That's crazy. So that's crazy to me. So I'm not gonna get my whole train of thought process broke up every time she want to say something. Like, be a good interviewer, right? Let me get this shit off. They want to know why the Yoshi shit's happening. I'm trying to explain that to people so they can understand why I still got an inbox full of bitches. So ain't no snake, ain't no nothing. I got a 200,000 views worth of interviews out in the last week, right? All explaining I don't write for Yoshi, but I'm just not in her corner no more. So all the revising and editing, if you look at the tournament that's going on with Ultimate Madness, you got a lot of people in the tournament that actually write and work together. They're unable to write and work together. So now you're seeing different performers, different performances, different levels of writing because of the giving situation, which is now your rawest form of hip hop, the element of writing your own shit without letting people hear it, proofread it. Like, people don't understand what's happening with the tournament. It's 400K. So nobody's writing how they normally write. The Bardashians aren't writing how they normally write. EFB ain't writing how they normally write. And WX ain't writing how they normally write. So I'm trying to explain to people, this is what's going on behind battle rap scenes. And with us niggas, we do it all the time. Bill Collector writes bars for me. Feel me? Clean Paper writes bars for me. Bankhead writes bars for me. Godpin. They don't, like, not necessarily pin it and send it to me, but if we call on the phone, we have a conference call and we going back and forth bouncing ideas about a person I'm battling or they battling. Those ideas really go from thoughts to in two niggas' heads to on one of the niggas' stages. Feel me? And nobody complains. Feel me? Clean's been sitting next to me for years and people say I wrote for him and he's good. Feel me? He's solid. So why are people throwing Yoshi under the bus for the same process that everybody goes through, right? For the bars to be optimal level when we, the people and consumers, get them. So that's the narrative I was pushing. There was never a narrative that I wrote all Yoshi's rounds. No.
So QP,
I wrote rounds.
Who wrote the screenshots?
Go ahead. I wrote what? Pull up the screenshots.
Who wrote the screenshots?
Of what?
The screenshots that were posted online. Who wrote those? Because Yoshi spit some of those bars.
She didn't spit none of those bars. That's how I know you're not a barhead. And that's cool. I'm glad. No, you're not a barhead. If you were, then you would know. I got the rounds right here. I got the rounds right here. No, this is exclusive shit because
she fit control something's bar for bar.
I'm not worried about what you think. I'm about to.
I'm telling you what I heard. And I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, so you a herd nigga? Okay, you a cattle.
No,
so
because I watched the fucking battle.
Up and you heard.
I watched the battle.
Okay.
I have ears.
Savage words gonna let him get you, bro. Savage gonna let him get you. Y'all gotta understand. Savage, we gotta interview him. We gotta interview him, Savage. We gotta interview him. QP is very strategic. And QP, I see you. You're very strategic. Let them talk.
That's all I like to do, because people like that.
Let them talk.
You know,
Ray, Ray, do you really have Ray? Do you have any questions for him or Mike?
Yeah, they said
because me and QP gonna do a separate show. I'm into different. I talk more than battle rap. So
yeah.
But Ray and Mike, do y'all have some? Do QP just talk?
Okay, so anyways, like my man was speaking on Yoshi using some of the material. This is the thing. I told you all the material was Yoshi's, right? Sorry. So when she took a stand, which that's what she did for female battle rap, because she told me once people started like dragging her in the media, because I did my first interview saying that she would not be using my assistance, my service, me in her corner. She's towing this alone. Then people started dragging her through the media or whatever about, oh, Q's your ghostwriter, you've been cheating. So she really felt like she was cheating the culture using even any advice that I've given her. So like, and me, my mind was started to get poisoned by some of the fans too, because they're like, oh, she don't want to share the 100K with Q. And I'm like, I don't mind her not wanting to share the 100K if that was the narrative, right? But it's not that. I'm mad that the timing that she decided to do it, that's how the public would perceive it. Like, oh, Yoshi don't want to split the 100K with Q. Like, damn, bitch, that's the narrative you're going to have going when you know how much time that I put into your career when it comes to, like, I'm making sure that you good A to Z. And then not just that, like people threatening her. Like nobody's going to touch Yoshi. Just like nobody's going to touch Wing, because Wing got her people in here. Like Wing got her people, right? Yoshi don't have no people. I'm her people. You feel me? So it's just like when people come to try to tell me about a Yoshi or how I'm moving isn't the way to move. No, this is the way to move. You see what them comments said while she was rapping. They in the comments talking about, oh, Q, you should have wrote better shit, or oh,
the caffeine chat. You talking about the caffeine chat?
Yeah, I get people sending me shit. Like just I don't have to
stop saying my name, QP. Because that ain't got nothing to do with that. You started that.
You see what I'm saying? No, see how she jumping here? Like just can't. Hey, you
because this is my show.
You got a show.
This is my show.
Danny Lux, when you hit me, you didn't say I was coming on Wing show, because I don't fuck with Wing. Because
I hit you about my show.
You don't fuck with me, but you on the phone talking about Wing. You know, I see you. I see you. We got to talk.
I did hit you about my show. Me and you are going to talk about my show. Is completely different from battle rap. So I did hit you.
I'm not here. I fuck with Chris Petty and but I don't. You feel me? It's certain people here I don't fuck with because like. I'm an actual in real life person. People just be
I'm an actual in real life person too, and you done already started.
I've never seen you in person. So I'm gonna be in Atlanta May 8th, right at the which card Queen of the Ring event. Like, be
what's that mean?
No, I'm saying.
So did you?
What does that mean? What does that mean though? See, I just came back to listen to you. I just came back to listen to you, but you steadily talking about saying my name. Just as well as you won't get touched, I won't get touched neither, nigga. Understand? You mad about some Robin Rhymes shit? That shit could have went down. That was on y'all. That had nothing to do with me. That was on y'all. You and I actually had a civil conversation about it. And all this shit you talking right now, you never said. All the shit you talk, all the shit you talk back in June, you never said.
Trying to de-wing that conversation, right? Talking
about no de-wing all this. Fuck all the games, my nigga. At the end of the day, when we had a conversation, if you felt the way, you should have said it. That's what real niggas do. You didn't have no problems with me back then. That's the only communication that we had. You said something about Robin, so I spoke.
I know. Don't you manage her?
I don't manage her no more. No, at the time, yes. And you and I spoke on the phone about it. I told you what it was. You said, well, maybe we can get it popping another place. If there was an issue, QP, all you had to do was let me know.
I don't got an issue with you at all. You just don't.
You just said you don't fuck with me because I wasn't being real with you. You and I had a true conversation. I didn't know there was a problem.
Because you didn't let me get to it. You thinking it's about that. It's not about that.
It's
not about the business
Quantum.
that we did with Robin
You
Rhymes.
said Quantum.
Keep it real.
Quantum, you can run it back. I will have my editor. I will have my editor.
Quantum. So Quantum, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I need to see Quantum. We need to let him talk. Quantum, what is the problem? What's the problem, Quantum?
I ain't said shit else about you.
That's as far as I can make it. So I can't tell y'all nothing about what I'm thinking about because I'm getting
just talk, Quantum. What is the problem?
My name. That's
what is the problem? Hold on, wait, we got it now.
Okay. Hold on. Let's put everything back into context. When he was saying Wing, he said Wayne got her people. He was like, I know people too. He wasn't saying it in a disrespectful manner. He just was like, oh, she got her people. And he was like, I respect that. He was like, but Yoshi don't have no people. And then that's when you pulled the card up and said, don't say nothing else about it.
No. I wasn't talking about that. Quantum just said it's certain people that I fuck with and wing this, that, and the third. I didn't do nothing to this man. So the only thing that I can think of is
when he didn't say when you went off, he didn't say you did anything to him. When he said he wanted to say he wanted to talk.
Wings Day. How was your day today, Wings? You feel
my day was wonderful. I got paid and got my money.
You didn't say anything, Wing. I'm
actually happy to have you on the show so that you can set the record straight.
Yeah.
So it wasn't no problem until all of this other shit that you're talking about. I didn't say nothing, bro.
He wasn't disrespecting you, Wing. He wasn't. When you know I love you, I'll go off. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
You call me a bitch. That's disrespectful. I never called you out your name.
Person with a pussy a bitch. That's who get my money. Feel me?
Okay, but I'm not a bitch. I'm sorry. That's how you talk to me. That's not how you talk to me. I'm sorry. That's not how you talk to me.
When they say bad bitch in the club and the bad
I don't even like that though, bro. That's what I'm saying. I get it. But
hold on, we getting out of whack.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm a different person. I don't like it.
I get it.
Bring it back, Ray, please. Can you bring it back?
Can
we bring it back, dog?
I was listening until you said my name, bro. That's it. That's it. I was listening.
Get your fan. Edit this out though, because I nobody want to see.
Oh my God.
Anyways,
we live. We can't edit this shit out. We live.
We can edit live.
Yeah, you gotta upload it. Dog. Who just said that? Who just said that? I just did a live interview with Mac Mill with 40 people on the live, right? Then we put it on Hip Hop Is Real. Got 12,000 views in 10 hours. Okay,
because he did edit. So it can be edited on Instagram
right now. It's live. No, it can be edited. It can be edited.
Okay,
it's gonna be edited. But look,
and let's get back to talking. Hey,
let's get back to talking.
Wing's not a bitch. She's not a bitch. She's a queen. Hey, I'm sorry, Wing. You feel me? Blase, whatever you need to hear, Queen, so that we can get back to talking about Yoshi and what the culture is going through. They could give a fuck about what me and you got going on. People tuned in at the bottom, they don't care about what me and you got going. They want to hear about what me and Yoshi got going. So let me get back to that with all due respect. Anyways. So so we talking about the Tori Doe battle, which is a battle where she annihilated Tori Doe 3-zip. She probably had about 5 rounds for Tori that we weeded down to 3. And the 3 rounds that we weeded down to is as the battle progresses from the first round, you will always catch whatever Yoshi really want to rap about, whatever she talking about. Second and third round, that's going to be really pinpointed what I told her to focus and hone in on. So when you look at that battle and people and Daylight and all these people who did rehashes for her battle and recaps and brought her pen up to say, yo, she might be the smartest girl in battle rap or the best pen in battle rap. She took Tori Doe's malnutrition and put it in a scheme, right? These are conversations that were had. This is her going from 3,000 a battle to 5,000 a battle. This is Tori Doe going. This is Tori Doe going and get a surgery done to uplift her soul because Yoshi put it so far deep into the fucking pavement. Feel me? To the point to where she's so down about this that when they caught rumors of me helping her, she back online talking about can she get her win back? No, you cannot. What you can do is you can get you a writing circle like all the rest of everybody's favorites. I told you, everybody's favorites that were on that card have a circle of people they write with. And it's not frowned upon for us men, but it's frowned upon for the women. And I keep telling people that's not fair. Because I got girls that give me bars. Not many bars I can use, right? But they give me bars. Can
I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
I just want you to clarify. Because again, like I said before you came on, you are my favorite. What I didn't like was it seemed as if certain places people perceived you saying one thing. Like you said, I never wrote for Yoshi.
Yeah, never wrote for
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
What the bars that actually came out, or I don't know if you put them out or how they came out or
what. Put them out. Yoshi put them out because there were bars that I helped her with, like the Goonie Orgy. She came up with. I just heard Mac Mel screaming, "Hold it down" by the Chicken. Hence the reason why the bitch went on stage with. Even though I posted like a 12-bar scheme with Powell, I'll admit it. Crowd, I'll admit it. The Jack Boy Main, Amen. You know, all of the grab glue stick pasted on my chest. This is a childlike description. All this shit that rhymed real heavy because I'm a real heavy multi-syllable rhymer. So the Goonie Orgy was real. You know, people probably would have been able to tell I had my hand in on it, but they would have went crazy for it on the app versus looking at her how they looked at her because she bounced around with her own shit, and that's how Yoshi rhymes. Real scatterbrain, 2 to
Mhm.
3 bars, 2 to
Mhm.
3 bars before she switches her scheme. I taught her I taught her the 4-bar structure to stick to. Like, you hold to this right here, and I promise you, it'll stand up to some of the greatest people in battle rap that are bullies, that are yellers, that are projectors. Because you have a character persona that a lot of people want to tune into, and it's so gritty and real that if you just add your pen to it,
very gritty, very appealing, very like sexual, seductive. Just
and I work with a lot of girls who just, man, if I help them, you can hear that I helped them. Yoshi was one of the first girls that you would not catch a fucking, oh, QP wrote that in the comments before I went public and said I'm not helping her, because what happened in the first round, everybody's gonna attribute that to me. So I refuse to have my legacy as a fucking confidant, ghost editor, that you going up there with that. And those would be the messages I post. Her leaving me on red, me telling her like, hey, I see what you're doing, you know, your morals, you know, trying to be a good father figure, right? Like, you know, follow your dreams, follow your dreams. But why are you doing this right now? Like, are you crazy? I don't want nothing from you except for you just to get past drugs. I said, I don't care if you limit, just beat drugs for your name. You feel me? Because now the road from this is way different than the road from beating drugs. And you know what I'm saying? So it was more that. And this is what she wanted to do. Like, so and I got the messages with her saying, so you don't believe in my bars. She told me that like 6 times. And then I think 2 of the times I told her, no, bitch, this is the shit I believe in. What got us here? You know, when I got us here, you got here. But what's gonna keep us here? You know, this is what I'm preaching to her. And it's like, I'm very passionate about it. Because, you know, I shedded a tear. I don't give a fuck. Like, when she got like that drug shit, that shit shook my whole soul. I don't like it. That shit make me sad right now. Feel me? Like, she's way better than drugs. You feel me? Way better than drugs.
I can't stand her, Quantum. I cannot stand. I'm very hard on her, but something deep down in me was rooting for that girl to win that whole 100,000.
I got inboxes, people telling me you got to battle drugs.
I ain't afraid to say that. I was rooting for her to win the whole thing.
So Quantum, they're in the comments, they're saying, so it's more, which you did say, because for some who just are getting here, I did put up the clips from Misfit Show, where it seemed like you were explaining that. So they're saying it's more like proofreading teaching, because you did say in regard to Vixen, you said, you know, in your ghostwriting services, basically what you do is you will not allow somebody to get on stage with improper bars.
Yeah.
This would be one of those instances.
Yeah, it's one of my things. People, they respect my pen to where, like, if you send me your punchline, I could tell you, like, if you need to take the like out of there. A lot of people are like punchers, and me, I'm going to make you say the punch without putting like in there. That's a formula that people even hit me up. Like, a lot of up and comers will hit me up and pay me to teach them how to teach this way of thinking, to come up with the bars to where, because nobody wants me to write them around. Even the most minuscule, you know, up and comer, they don't want me to write their rounds. Everybody wants the formula of how you can think like this and then write for either a person that really means something to you in your background, or to write for a person that just has a name, you know, that you're just battling to say you battle. So it's a formula, and she has learned it. But like I told everybody, in 7 days prep, 8, 9 days, if we fell out 8, 9, 10 days before the battle. So for her to take that formula and to do it in 7 days, memorize it, body motion, movement, believability, you know, add in speed up, slow down. You know, when you memorize and know your shit, you can adjust it as you're rapping on stage. Nothing like
that's a lot to do.
That's a hell of a lot.
That's a lot to do.
That's why
I mean,
yeah, and so she went out there, Yoshi went out there, and she really didn't, man, I'm sending her the 5 physics rebuttals. I'm sending her like me somewhere sniffing coke, right? While she laying down. I'm rapping everything that she should say for the nigga that just went on there and was.
Hold on, no, QP. The Bobby Brown scheme.
No, she just,
the map prerogative.
Yeah, no, I didn't know Casey J had a scheme like that. I didn't know.
No. Yoshi broke a Bobby Brown drug scheme down.
Yeah, that was fire, right?
Oh my God. And I can't stand her. It was fire.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it was that I was telling her with so much negativity surrounding the battle that you know, you can't go out there scheming heavy.
Well,
because we're gonna think that is you.
Part of that, though, QP.
Listen,
QP, do you feel like you were a part of that? Do you feel like y'all had some type of thing going on and you got mad?
I told everybody this is how it started. It wasn't nothing battle rap related. This girl right here Like her and Yoshi talk all the time. When me and her are beefing, I have her call Yoshi because Yoshi is a great counselor to my girls.
Okay.
I got three girls, the ones that's tatted on my face, and they call Yoshi. So she's always when she say I got a dark cloud around me, she's always talking about my girls when they call and complain, and they talk about leaving me, blah blah blah. Yoshi's the one that keep them in check for me. So it's like that shit means as much as the girls that go and make all the money for me because she keeping those girls around. So I was telling her,
what
like,
you meant. Okay.
Yeah. So when we fell out, it was more like, you keep siding with my bitches, Yoshi. Like, I need you to know I'm the person that's the nucleus of this whole situation. So it's just like really, really key in and know that I'm not the person they saying I am. Blah blah blah. And she's like, well, I think that you are, and that maybe it's time for me to step out from the cloud. And I'm like, yo, whoa.
Like, this nigga crazy, bro. This nigga is crazy.
And I'm like, okay. So then my mind starts getting poisoned. Like, is she leaving because of the bread? Because one, I would tell her, like, I'm not fearful of you not using my services and me not getting the bread. I'm fearful of you not doing that and you not getting the bread. Because I know if you get the bread, because what type of person she is, people see what she do for me now with just at the tier she's at. So imagine if she won, I don't have to fear that. So she threw all that out the window, and it was very confusing because she works real hard for those kids. She got like a delivery job. She got like a stay-at-home job. She's a battle rapper, full-time job. She has to fly to Atlanta to drop her kids off, to fly back to the West to go to the show, to fly back to Atlanta to get her kids, to fly back to Seattle where she lives. People don't know this about Yoshi. She's a very, very, very strong person that deserves a team behind her, like all of your other favorite people that you look up to. All those people you look up to, the brotherhood, all them people, they have a circle. So it's like she don't have a circle, and then she told you about her circle, me, and that she didn't want to, rock how she was rocking, and that she really feel like she was cheating the culture. So I just felt, with that being said, people like Jims, people like Chris Unbiased, people shouldn't come for her. She's being kicked while she's down. She just got kicked out $400K. People are now scrutinizing her pen and looking over all her bars to see if she really was dope without me. And clearly she was, because J2, Tony Blanco, all these battles, she went viral with clips. I didn't even hear her. I wasn't her proof. I wasn't none of that to her. I was just,
and I was there with her and J2, and she did amazingly. She did.
And I had nothing to do with that, except I shared it after she sent it to me, and she said, "Oh, ARP told me that."
Why you keep saying she was giving you money though, QP? What? I keep catching that.
What?
You keep saying she was giving you money.
What? Okay, I never one as far as giving me money, right? Like, she put groceries in my house, like she ordered the food online, and then my other girl go and pick it up. Her and Jazz put that together, like these are just nice things she does for me, because
she was your friend. So Yoshi was your friend.
No, Yoshi is everything that a girlfriend would be, minus the sex part. You feel me? Because it was bigger than that. I mean, obviously we could have did that, but that our connection had zero to do with that. Yoshi started rocking with me when I was living on Bankhead's couch in Milwaukee, paying a lawyer for my girl when white girl snitched on me in Florida. You feel me? So she seen me looking like an action figure every day, same clothes. You feel me? Putting money on my bitch books, playing that lawyer, until she came home 6 months later. Like, I roughed it. You feel me? And she seen that.
So there was a loyalty to her there.
Whoa.
So okay. Because that is the problem. Why I ain't gonna front. I was mad as hell, because again, for me, when I got into this battle rap shit 10, 12 years ago,
Yoshi, now I feel bad. I'm hard on her.
My mother was an English major. So the way you put shit together, the way you talk, and then you're from NorCal, it's like, regardless of the bullshit and different things, it's always been, listen, Caps, anybody that know me knows, it's always been, when I'm watching your battles, you have been the measurement for me. So when I hear,
I appreciate it.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So this ain't me coming at you the way I'm coming at you. It's more so, I love this man, because
it's love. It's love.
Props. This was what a motherfucker that's been through all the eras, and he's still here. Regardless of how. Now, of course, outside of pimping, whatever, my whole thing is when that this culture looks at women a certain way, no matter what you do in this culture.
Right.
And when you come on, that's one thing me and this crew said. When QP say something, he not lying. but because there were so many different stories or perceptions of what you were actually saying, it was like, okay, wait a minute, is he lying? Is his credibility shot right now? That's where I'm at with it. Listen, motherfuckers know in this chat, y'all motherfuckers know. I'ma tell the motherfucker how I feel about some shit. Cause that's just, I look at battle rap differently.
Girl, you know Shay was over there like, can we all just get along? Shay like,
no, like I said, I don't know what I did, but I fucked with him heavy. I always have. But
he fucked with you too, because the motherfucker don't come off strong like that on the person they don't fuck with.
Yeah, nah, you just don't care. But that's crazy though.
Yeah.
I mean, when you was dealing with Robin, obviously you're protecting your brand and anybody attached to your brand, because it's like, so I understand our us bumping heads then, or whatever the case is. You feel what I'm saying to you? But just nowadays, I don't know. I just hop online and see so much negative stuff. When I first went on, it was literally to try to give her flowers for doing something that if she would have pulled it off, even what she did do is still amazing. But if she would have pulled it off, then people would know, because like you know, the next rounds they're also gonna show 2 weeks pro.
Right.
A lot of people, they'll have more stuff than
for her.
did, you know,
and I can't stand her.
So you gonna see that she tried to make that happen with half that prep time. So then we have
Right.
to look at Yoshi and be like, okay. And then, you know, her rhyme scheme, her pattern, Tony Blanco battle, her main key battles before the main stage, and you'll see all she was just embodying her real true self.
Right.
And people should respect that as much as her not using the ghostwriter, you know,
right?
Go editor, whatever you want to call, paraphraser, proof, editor,
right?
Proofreader, you know. So that's.
But she needed that. She needed it, and
she needed
it. If y'all ever do get cool again, ask her.
Needed it, and that's why I'm gonna keep kicking her ass until
hold on, Danny. Hold on. Me and her had this conversation after the whole Jade shit and all of that. When she went on Cap Show and was like, "We ain't told her to do this." My nigga, don't do that. We had a woman to woman, and that was my thing to her. I fuck with you for real, but I don't want you doing what you see every other battle rap chick do. You do need a real circle, because these motherfuckers will be in this shit and they will use you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's you. She'll tell you. That's the conversation that we had. So to know this, but people are still even saying, because now that this is out here like this, they're still saying, "Oh no, that was QP in the bars."
Yeah, but another thing with the first round, because the first round was, if you think about all the stuff that went up, if you know bars, those rounds are 2-minute rounds that they have in the Ultimate Madness. So that's roughly 32 bars. Of the 32 bars that went up, I heard her say 2 lines that were similar to the 32 bars, but not the scheme. So like in my schemes, remember I told you the 4-bar buildups, or if they're larger than 4 bars, it's because the compound's the same and the scheme is still talking about the same correlation. Right. So
yes,
with the Goonies orgy, it was crowd, I'll admit it. This was the compound, all the way down to the last bar, down to Jack Boys ain't allowed in the business. Low life thugs, Jack Boys ain't allowed in the business. That's the last punch out of 12 punches or 11 punches, with every Goonie from Mac Mel to Glue Easy to Drugs, Rayvon. Everybody was in there, but perfectly, you know. She jumped around, switched the scheme, and she wanted to keep it. She wanted to keep it because she pushed the narrative in the face off. She pushed the narrative like, "Are you going to talk about the train you guys ran?" Like, as if that.
Are you going to talk about the train?
Right. So she threw the alley-oop off the backboard. Only thing is that when she came to dunk it, somebody had already snatched that ball up off the backboard. So there's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no dunk there like that you thought. And that's a part of just having your circle. So that same thing with Official. Official went out there, and I promise you, her and Casey are close, right? So if they're both in the tournament trying to win the money, blah, 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 they're in their own box for the first time, like really more than ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't go to Jazz to get bars, because then if y'all really close and y'all a tripod of love and equality, you can't help her get her. It's a conflict of interest, right? So now you're seeing Official, a pure, raw, uncut Official. She's stumbling through the bars, you know, and it's with the caffeine. I told people that's a very, very dark circle on that light. So unless you pushing a heavy agenda, like Rock pushes a heavy agenda with the unisex clothes and the contacts and him and Lady Carson.
Well, what?
They love it. No, I'm saying they love it. Like, you feel me? Like they you know, it's different agendas that they really gonna be like, yeah, let's fuck with this. Like if you like not black and you have a lane for the Indian dude, the Mexican dude, the white guy, everybody has a lane. Yoshi has a lane. You know what I'm saying? And each of these lanes
have to have quality work in it, or your lane will deteriorate and absolve from battle rap, because they try to send off our top tiers as soon as Bill Collector lost for the first time on Caffeine Clearly to who was that? He just Big T, and Sue Surf in that interview. You would have thought that Bill Collector didn't do shit on Caffeine. You know what I'm saying? That Bill Collector came right up. You know, and that's just kind of how battle rap is. They write you off.
Unisex. I'm still stuck off the unisex.
Yeah, and then more exclusive shit. Cause you know I was going on the Sauce program tonight to get on Tay Rock shit. You feel me? Because Tay Rock of all people, you know, he should know. Like with Yoshi, when he heard the shit she rap, and then knowing my pedigree, you can't watch all 3 rounds. And as he's live watching all 3 rounds, he taking shots at me like, "Oh no, Q, this ain't it. You should have wrote more gun bars for. You should have." And I'm thinking like, bro. Like if you can't hear that's that girl rapping her soul out, like right? You let Caution go out there every time, and I don't want to diss Caution because I think Caution is next too, right? But you let Caution go out there every time, because y'all been together a little while now. She done battled a few times. You let her go out there every time, and I don't hear no rock in her shit. Feel me? I don't hear none of that shit that Tay Rock went viral for in her bars. So for you to sit back and let your bitch be average, right? And then for me to withdraw and let my bitch be average, you should have seen average and be like, "Oh, that's what Caution do. This is fire. That's what he should have did." But instead, he wanted to go as much as to say QP wrote the wrong shit. QP wrote, okay, well then I wanted to issue Tay Rock this challenge. How about you put up 5 or 10 bands for your bitch? I put up 5 or 10 bands for Yoshi, and they battle for the grand prize and see whose bitch is more average, nigga. Because I know mine is clearly way meaner than yours ever would be. And I mean mean is an average, right? Because mine's is mean, yours is average.
Well, you know, she gave a little snippet at what event was that? Battle Rap Society, when she jumped in Nemesis battle against Caution. For y'all that didn't see that.
Right.
And she did.
To the garden too. I thought they had jumped in somewhere. Yoshi and Caution had exchanged some words. So it'd be a great battle to me. But you know, I was disappointed in Tay Rock.
I cannot stand Blade. I cannot stand Blade Brown, bro.
I can't. That shit was crazy. I was disappointed in Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like I always let Rock breathe out here. Every time Clean Paper on them lives, and I'm on the bottom screen, and Clean talking about he a superhero, booty man, and all this. I don't say nothing. What I do is I look away from the camera like this. Okay?
Booty man, wait.
Yeah, Clean is, listen, when I tell you that Clean has no regard for like battle rap life, he doesn't, like, cause you know, that's his thing. So he was just like, and niggas around here wearing motherfucking unisex jackets and all that dog. Niggas out here motherfucking battle raps, gay superheroes, nigga. I was like, he's like, and then Cap's like, who you talking about? He's like, nigga, booty man.
Can I ask you a question, Quado?
I'm listening.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm listening.
Do you live vicariously through other battle rappers?
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
I would say Yoshi, I was definitely living through a dream of seeing somebody come from nothing to something. Like Bonnie was the last person that I had this bond with. You feel me? Like seeing a girl, but with Bonnie, it was different because I felt Bonnie owed it to me because I actually was with Bonnie. And, you know, the stages that Yoshi got up all by herself with her name and taking all. I was with Bonnie for the whole shit, got her on King of the God. Like, I literally hand walked this shit through. She was very talented, mind you. You can't just put anybody through like that. But on the fast track for that. So it was like that dynamic I felt with Yoshi with the 2 battles that we really went hard on. That was the dynamic that I had, like, put as much passion in. And then with the shit outside of rap, how we were, you know, dealing with each other, you know, with me living on Bankhead's couch and all this, and she was still rocking with me. I'm like, that's crazy. I don't think that, you know, any girl should rock with somebody that's down and out, right? Unless you solid or something. Oh, yeah, she's solid. She's very solid. So it's just like, I didn't want the cloud to come over her head for me telling people that I wasn't helping her. I just wanted people to kind of like, I guess, lower the scale of what they were looking for, because this is what happens in battle rap, but nobody talks about it. You know, when you have a person that's in a superstar group or in a superstar circle, you can't tell me that they just sit on the phone and be like, girl, what color you get your nails painted? Oh, okay. That's give me the picture. Okay. Yeah. Is them coffin boards? Which one's this? Them bitches? Oh my God. That's a stiletto. Which one? I think like, no, you to a certain degree, but after that, it's like, bitch, listen to this. Come on.
Yeah.
So when you was going off, I think this was a lie by yourself. You may have been in front of a store. You were outside.
I was at the laundromat. Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
Cook a plate.
And you was like,
Blackmail.
No, that was just him by himself, I believe.
Oh, he was by himself.
Yeah, no, that was me and Mac Mel. I was on his show. He just let me go. He just said QP go, and then that's what I did. I you know, I was yelling out a lot of stuff, like just so people know certain disclaimers, like about female battle rap being a WNBA and boring. No, they put out good work. You feel me? But I was just so mad about the quality of all three of the girls, that what they put out. You know, I went on a rant to entertain the people, but just so people could be clear, because I'm not, you know, obviously it's low tones. I'm regular as hell. I'm not ranting. Like, they're nice. You feel me? Bitches is nice all by themselves. You feel me? It's just that whole writing circle is a real actual thing. And even the Jazz the Rappers, like before she joined any crew, and she was just around hosting and around different battle rappers, different mid tiers, top tiers, whatever. Truth Watson. All of those people, Truth Watson the most. That's like, I need people to know, like, go watch Truth Watson. People probably don't know who that is, right? But that's the nigga that took Jazz, the rapper's virginity, right? That nigga's nice. You can't tell me, right? While we popping cherries for the first time and doing this whole grown-up thing, that I'm an aspiring male battle rapper. You the top of the top, and when you get on stage, you're not gonna rap no ideas, no angles, no perspective of me, the man laying next to you, right? No, we're not gonna do that. So I'm not trying to drag anybody, but just know. And then I like to bring it over to male battle rap to say your favorite male battle rappers, you know. And then I was throwing my own niggas under the bus, and me included. I said me, Bill, Bankhead, Clean. We are in bangs. We're tight.
I was telling Wing, I said, Wing like the girls. You know, Wing love the girls. I'm like, no, Wing, he was throwing
no. It has nothing to do. I understood that, but again, my thing was the perspectives. You know, people into what they perceive, and they allow narratives.
Like, get up off the girls. The fellas do it too.
No. Let me finish. No. That's what I'm saying. When QP talks in rhyme. You know what I mean? Like I say, this is, again, when he talks, I love to hear him when he just regularly talks, because he does give a lot of game, but then when it comes to the females, it's, you know, people look at it from a different perspective because of that shit that's over them. You know what I mean? So they're looking at it as, oh, QP, you know, him and Bonnie had the fallout, but then it's just basically QP saying, these writing groups, every male has a writing group. In this situation, whether you want to believe it or not, it's not far-fetched to say, hey, like R3 is a writing group. Writer's Block is a writing group. When QP was with the Sons, you see what I'm saying? All of that I understand, but when QP talks, they're not hearing that. That's what upset me, because it's okay. He's saying that he didn't write for her. He's saying that he didn't write for Vixen, but in different interviews, what you're hearing is, damn, QP just exposed all the females.
It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
I wake up and then I see hella shit like that, and I'll be like, man, I'm going on an anti-snake campaign or whatever. Feel me? Because I just be like, they're not understanding. Like, you put out a little bit too much information for battle rap. You got to think, like, when somebody puts a hit out, and I don't like comparing the industry to battle rap, because even though battle rap is becoming industry, if you could see what Caffeine is doing, from giving people makeup rooms to flying people out for 2 days before interview press runs, all this shit is becoming very commercial, very industry.
It is.
So it's like, if we're all watching with this crazy watchful eye of what Lux has brought us, of what all the top 5 people have brought us, you know, and it's pretty much the top 100 people have brought us as far as bars, entertainment, performance, this level of creativity, which is clearly all circled up from a melting pot of information, right? Now you want people, now that you're on this big stage and a lot of people are paying attention, you want to be like, no, this is the rawest form. I want this person and this person's thoughts only. That's unfair to like the whole culture, in the sense that I know nobody really knew until we key in on it, but that's what's been going on for quite some time now. So it's like, you know, the Murder Mooks and them niggas do write by themselves. You know, he write by himself, because look at what type of rounds he write, and look at how, man, we either gonna love it or we gonna hate him. And for a whole,
and that's it.
man, Mook is never in between. So I was just like,
Right.
those people who write by themselves, we still have people in the culture for if you want that super raw, man. I can't believe he rapped that line, but he did it anyway. Like there's people out there like that. But like even Shotgun Shugs, like those niggas, like they improved their pen by taking the formula of what works for the people that have pens and to go with his believability and stage performance. That's why Suge can stand up with a B dot. And people going into the battle be like, Shotgun Suge's done. B Dot's gonna 30 him. But then Shotgun Suge makes it a debatable. Why? Because all that shit Suge bring with some pen. That's it. So I always tell like Suge, all these different characters in battle rap, man. Like those are the ones that that's the real smack, the origin of smack. Before URL, those were the type of rappers we wanted to hear back when they rapped 1, 2, 3 minutes before the punchline hit. Just a story. So I showed up at his block on the corner store, Bodega 63rd and Nordstrom. Feel me? Like when they rap like that, those days, like they want those niggas with punchlines. So I just wanted to bring that to battle rap. Like my circle of people, like T-Tops in my contacts, you know what I'm saying? Swamps in my contacts. You feel me? Like Swamp don't fuck with nobody. Like I did 2 or 3 cards with him. And he was like, man, Quantum, like, man, I don't like none of the battle rap group shit, dog. But he was just like, that shit you put together is fire. And I was just like, I appreciate you, bro. Like coming from a nigga like Swamp, who has everything as far as categories for battle rap over me, maybe minus the pen, right? But as far as like stories, believability, character, you know, charisma, that shit mean a lot to me. So just those by itself, I just be chill. I be chill behind the scenes and just want the people who have been chosen, because you do have to be picked. Like people think that you can rap good all year and they gonna put you on caffeine. No, they gonna pick you. You get picked. Right. It's literally an elite group of people, right? So when you get picked, I think it's highly important that you bring the best material you can, and that comes with a process.
That's a fact. That's a fact. This shit different. You just said, thank you for saying that. Caffeine is a different elite group. These people are chosen. They're not wrong for making sure that their shit is looked over, bro.
And not for nothing, it, you know, coming from, because Quantum is from really here from the beginning to well, close to the beginning till now. That's something that I also say about the females. So being in a writing group is not a bad thing, because a lot of these females have not battled men. So now that the intergender battle is becoming more common, it's not wrong to have a QP in your circle. I can respect that.
Yeah. And then also like Caffeine, it's like it's a real, I don't know, they're gonna have a cult following, right? If you look at the people, the negative ass people to be in the comments, those people are gonna tune in every time just to hate more than anything. Now, if it goes well, they'll go with the sheep and be like, yeah, that was great, that was wonderful, round of the year. But other than that, it's gonna be a thing where it's gonna always have balance. If all 3 of the girls would have got knocked out in the Ultimate Madness first round, it would have shifted the balance so heavy to the men's side that they wouldn't have been able to push the girls as much as the men, and it wouldn't have the equality out there. So New Jersey Twerk choking all 3 rounds, you don't know how big that is for female battle rap, because New Jersey Twerk's second round was better than KCJ's the round she got through, as far as let me run it. Let's just play those rounds by itself separate or head to head. Like she didn't beat him. Like the second round KCJ had, I just watched it back. This is the only round that Twerk got through. Twerk got through like 2 minutes of bars in the second round. And that was what Twerk does with the case, all this shit. And I was just like, man, this is crazy that he couldn't get his shit off and that Casey got hers off and that she's the only female to advance, because that would have been a terrible hit for female battle rap that day. So, you know, I'm glad that it happened that way. No shade for Twerk, but he kind of kept balancing battle rap, because that wouldn't have looked good for females at all, I promise you. So
with all of them, so basically with all of them getting sent home, it's over at that point.
Yeah, and then watch KCJ's rounds minus Twerk rounds all by yourself, and then just rank those and tell me, could that performance beat any Twerk that raps through any of his rounds?
That's not good, QP. That is not good.
This was some crazy shit that we was talking about, and it was just like, so I was going on rants to be telling that all 3 of the girls lost. So I was like, shout out Casey for advancing, but you know you lost too. You didn't beat Twerk. Twerk unadvanced. So you didn't advance. Twerk unadvanced. This is literally facts. And I like Twerk's second round better than Casey. So It was just like this is disgusting. You feel me? Like
That's
why Twerk moved the way he moved, because what he brings to battle rap, not a lot of people can do that. This, you know, like he was in there talking his bars and it still was fire, you know.
Hold on. Hold on, QP. So you would book him again if you was a league owner.
Oh, Twerk, yeah, you use that for the discount. So you don't book them for five bands or whatever, or it's like 3 to 5 bands for those type of names on small leagues. That's the typical budget that they have for a superstar like Twerk. So you can get Twerk for like $1,500 after a choke like that. Get him for 15, 17.
What I tell you behind the scenes, Danny.
So it doesn't. So that doesn't hurt him at all. This shit don't hurt him.
His middle-sized league bookings, his ARP bookings, his small league bookings, they shoot through the roof because they know they can get a hungry Twerk that's coming back to prove himself off the field.
And he has Robin Rhymes on the first.
Very hungry Twerk. Very hungry Twerk. You know.
But QP, let me ask you this, because a lot of people, you know Minnesota Luke though, right?
Yeah, I know of him. I don't know him personally, but yeah, I know. You know, I know what he's brought to battle rap, the videos, and how he followed battle rap allegedly. But he was the judge that they said was fucking up the shit.
Right, and they were mad at him for saying what you just said, though.
What'd he say?
What you just said in regard to
it doesn't hurt Twerk stock.
It doesn't hurt Twerk stock, but they also felt like why are all of the judges critiquing? Because you said about the second round being better than everything she wrote. He said, so he spoke about a bar that he said that was better than everything she said. And everybody felt very, they felt, they was upset about that.
Yeah. I mean,
Champion said, Twerk said one bar.
Right. Us, the men, we was rooting for him, like on some, like, make sure you get the girl out of here type shit. So it's like, that's disappointing that's the rebuttal, or that's how easy it is for him to shrug it off, is what I'm saying. Like, that's what the battle rap culture is upset with him. But it's like, when we chose him, or basically when he chose himself as a star, we should have seen the pattern and just know that this is a superstar that's like a Rasheed Wallace. That's like, he's the guy that's a bad boy to lead. We're gonna still come watch him, but just know it come with some of that. And I know he really didn't want to do the tournament for $100K, for the simple fact that, like, a guy like him that battled on URL 4 or 5 times, that's $100,000 for him battling regular. He like, why am I putting my name on the line battling a girl in the first round, right? When I'm getting the 25 a battle. That's what he was on stage crying about. Like, he probably didn't even want to be in the tournament. He probably just wanted to keep collecting his checks.
He said that. Did you hear his mic? He said, I told y'all I didn't want to do this shit.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is I know, like, that's.
I think Drake had a lot to do with Twerk being in that tournament.
You think
Wink said it.
I think Drake had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm saying that because, bro, like, it's power in the mind, right? For him not to forget for Twerk to forget his first round. Do people not understand? Twerk would never go in there and throw a fight. So he went in there and he knew that shit. And when he got through his first whatever and he forgot the shit, he literally just couldn't rehash it. Then got it back in the second, lost it in the third. Like, it was set on a higher level and higher power for him not to beat Casey, because that just amazed me that he couldn't get. Us battle rappers can always get through our first, bro. It gets choppy in the second and third. First is the guarantee when we in the parking lot and y'all come out to take a picture or something.
That's what I would think.
That's the first round that we like, man, I'm gonna have the crowd won by the first round. So
hey, yo, this why I only do one round. This
third, I can free a little. Man, come on. He didn't even do that. So I was like, oh yeah,
Chris,
that's
fuck that.
That's some different shit, I promise you.
Q know that. Q know that. Q know I'm good for one round.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, QP. Looking from somebody that don't know how to rap, like, if you was my ghostwriter, just me having to learn everything you write for me, having to learn how to perform it, fuck that. Fuck who wrote it, nigga. I put this shit just because he wrote it don't mean I can perform it.
Yeah.
It don't mean you gonna actually hear me while I'm doing it. It take a lot to perform somebody's shit, bro.
Yeah, and then like with guys like Bill and Clean in my circle like that, besides me and Bangs rap the same.
Right.
It's like, man, it's like a Connecticut QP and a California Bangs, right? So when we write,
ridiculous.
We don't have to change nothing. Everything just flew. It flow through. But like Clean, Bill Collector, all these guys, they send me something, I send them something. That shit not coming back like how you sent it, because they don't rap like that. They can't even it sounds so corny. That's what it was crazy to me. So I was like, certain people, like Yoshi is a person that literally me and her and me and Bangs is the same type of shit. It's just I had to like fine tune her shit to find her punches. Like, bitch, punch more. You got great ideas. Those are all punches. But when you rap them, they're stories. Stories and punches, two separate things, baby. On this stage, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, no crowd reaction. So even when it's fire, you got to keep rapping. Because if you wait for the reaction, look at the camera and all that, they get on your ass. You feel me? They get on your ass. They be like, nigga, what? Keep rapping. You feel me? So it's just like on this stage.
Yo, and then if
I like when they keep going.
If you don't get it
going.
No, yeah, but see, that's the thing. Also, what can fuck you up though is if you broke for a reaction and you don't get it, and you're shocked by the fact you didn't get a reaction, that can take you out your round right there.
They start, Chris, they start choking. I've been noticing when they wait for that reaction, they start choking now.
And then you know what that is? That's like when we rap as battle rappers, right? We know the line, but each line has a transition, and then when the reaction happens or doesn't happen, that's the same as it happening. So just like when somebody go crazy and you forget, man, what did I last say? You take Jolly Ranchers, and then you get into it. There's nobody in there to toss you that word, right? There's nobody in there to bring you back to be like, where was I at? No, you just with thousands of people watching, you got to pull it together, and that's really hard for a lot of people to do. So when Official was stumbling, that shit just amazed me because I was like, that's a different type of pressure. She'd have been in front of 500,000, all that, big crowd, and no crowd, and she's stumbling. Yeah, that's a different type of pressure. So I had to take my hat off to everybody on that stage.
When you're
I don't like critiquing people. That's why I wasn't mad at Rock's critique of Yoshi, because he get on that stage and they get on his ass, right? So you got a nigga out here critiquing another person on that stage. You can't get mad at that person. Like, I can't, but like them bloggers, I get mad at
and
them.
he does that shit. He does that shit.
Yeah. So I'm not mad at Rock. I'm not mad at Rock at all. You feel me?
Hey, yo, Q, let me ask you a question, though, bro. Do you feel like this Ultimate Madness tournament actually would have been really perfect for you because you don't write for reaction? Don't you think this particular tournament is something you would have excelled at?
I think so. After I battle with B-Dot or some Rem Nitty in the West on caffeine, like a regular car, like a super fight or something, because that's kind of what I was gonna plan to do, just on my own capital type shit, like just buy my way onto the caffeine platform. Like, I got it. I covered it.
I heard you been snooping around the caffeine.
Yeah, I've been there the last 3 events, right?
I heard.
And then when we out there with Clean, so I got like some fake street cred, some fake smack credit, because then when Clean out there, like they know that nigga heavy, KD and all them, they walking up like, oh, Clean, and then look to the right, oh, Quantum, okay, and I'm like, I'm with Clean, just put me on the Clean shit or whatever, you feel me? Like, so they gave us admittance into the event and all that shit. I was linking with all the Hip Hop Is Real and 15 Minute of Fame, and I was like, this is a cool environment because I see that the people want a lot in this setting. So I was like, I could definitely bring that to the table, like, because people looking for just magic right now. Like, there's no.
Right. Hold on, Quantum. Are you trying to get a separate deal with Caffeine where you just have a ghostwriting team?
Wow.
You and me, nigga, because they book people back to back. I think y'all up there like, look, y'all booking niggas back to back. Look, we here for y'all in case y'all need us to go through niggas shit.
Yeah, I mean, if we pushing that narrative, I like that. That wasn't my no, Caffeine got they have a lot of sponsorships. So like anything that's a good idea that draws traffic, they kind of with it. Or anything that maintains the brand or uplifts it, they kind of on it. So, I think we're gonna do something. But you know what I'm saying? I definitely wanted people to get off Yoshi's line, because I promise you I never told people that I wrote for her. I did write for her once we fell out, like, and she said that she's not using the shit. She upped it on the fucking gram. Feel me? Like, didn't tell me. I woke up in the morning to OTFMZ petty ass. And,
right, because that's where I got it from.
That shit was pasted everywhere, and I'm like, you put the bars
up? That shit broke in the middle of the show.
Yeah, we were.
Hold on, QB. We did a show and Chris actually spit the shit. He rapping the bars. He like, him and Wing like, oh no. Chris and Wing like this. Oh no, that shit would have been fire.
I mean, I wasn't gonna lie. It would have been, but
I'm sitting there.
Probably should have,
I'm doing my best quantum physics impression. I'm like, I know how he's I know how he sounds and how
Right.
he's rapping this.
I could hear
So
it
I
in my
start-
head. I just couldn't rap it. So Chris was like, okay, hold on. I'm about to rap it for you.
And then like I start reading it before I start saying it, and I'm like, yo, this shit was gonna be fire. And everybody's like, yo, Chris, just say it. And I'm like, nah, this.
It was gonna
This
be
shit
one
was
of them
gonna be
ones, but
different.
you know, the shit that I wrote after was really my best shit, like ever. I swear. And she didn't use none of that. I was just like, damn.
Well, see,
yo, shit.
and I saw that because there were the ones that TMZ had, and then somebody else sent me 3 other pages, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Quantum wrote hella shit.
Yeah, then I wrote 3 other rounds for drugs after that because I was just in her corner the whole time during this media run. And I was just like, I don't know what you think you're doing, but go ahead and do it. But here's this, okay? Like, here's this. And then we talking about 4-bar setups because every time I wrote them and I texted them to her, I didn't write it in round form. I sat there sad as hell, like, damn, this bitch is going through a hellstorm right now, right? And I know she's using that bullshit. And I'm just like, and I don't mean bullshit. I just mean heartfelt, last minute. Like, it can't be heartfelt.
Not the 4-bar, not structured.
Yeah, it's like not gonna be that heartfelt last minute. You know how hard heartfelt is last minute?
Right.
Like, I mean, I guess if you rap slow, so I was at the store, but then they gonna cook you for rapping too slow. So it's
right.
Like you gotta,
for talking. Right.
Man,
but then Quantum, you writing it, isn't that still writing though for her?
No. If she would have used that, she'd have been in complete violation of everything battle rap stands for. Yes, that would have been that. But I'm saying she didn't use that either.
I love it. He's so fucking confusing, bro.
I said, Cap, if she don't use none of my shit, I'm gonna send you the other 3 rounds. I sent Cap the other 3 rounds. Now this is the shit with the Defy Physics bar. You feel me? Like this is the shit with the while I'm somewhere coke sniffing in 4 minutes with the feel me built up to everything that she should be saying to a nigga that's out here claiming to be her battery. Like, let me go ahead and put this nigga to rest. All of that. She didn't say none of it. Feel me? And then she said something about and it's fun. And I'm thinking she gonna nope. She was all her shit. And I'm like, damn. Okay, Yoshi, shout Yoshi out for holding it down by the chicken.
Straight up, bro. Yeah, man. Just for doing her own shit. Fuck it.
Yeah,
you know?
Fuck it.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Are you in love with Yoshi?
Yeah, I've always loved Yoshi. I admire that
he said that.
I admire Yoshi too because like she knows that with me, it's me and my girl Jazz. So, you know, that's kind of a whole thing. She got the 3 kids, so it's like she needs a man that doesn't have any attachments. You feel me? Right. Like she needs a guy that can really give her the attention she needs and the kids and love her and the kids as one versus, you know, me bringing my circus to town and the kids got to see that. Because, you know, every time we do come to town, the kids do swim together and all that. And we be, you know, in the same hotel rooms and shit. But I just didn't want that for my kids even with all my girls. So that's why like Jazz is the main girl you see around. All my other girls are separate in their own shit because I didn't want to expose my kids to this lifestyle, you know, now that they're up older now, you feel me? So when I was younger, I felt it was okay, but I just see the faults in that, you know, a regular 1 man, 1 woman household, that shit is like super important for kids to see, you know, if you want them to have any type of chance for a regular upbringing, you feel me? So,
right.
You know, one thing about y'all pimps, y'all niggas know the Bible and y'all care about family. Hey, lad.
Okay, let me ask
you. Tell you a Bible quote, he'd be like, "Where John 17th." What?
Let me ask you this last question because I want to get into this recap and I got to do my 15 minutes of fame thing too. So, somebody asked, what's next for you? What's the next battles for you?
I got a show in LA. Me and Q do Clean versus
on the Fuck Your Couch card.
There you go. Fuck Your Couch card. Me versus Jack the Ripper and Clean versus Geechee Gotti. Kid Clutch versus I forget who he's battling, but we headlining. Yoshi's supposed to be hosting. I'm not sure if she's gonna host or if I'm just gonna send the money back that they paid her to come out because I'm not sure she want to be outside right now. But that was what was next for us. So I gotta kind of see, you know, where we gonna go from there. I got a show in Texas.
She made a tweet. She said, when I see you in LA, hopefully y'all can rekindle your first.
You gotta keep it going.
Yeah, hopefully y'all can be friends again.
Okay, yeah, but y'all realize that was before she lost.
Come on her, she don't.
True.
No, I'm gonna say.
And you heckled her.
This. If I know anything about Yoshi,
I heckle her.
Yoshi gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Yoshi gonna be all right.
I heckle her, but I got her back.
1 more minute, I'm getting back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoshi, she has really tough skin, but I just, you know.
This is a little
Yoshi ain't no motherfucking dummy. Yoshi not dumb and she no sucker. Yoshi troll a lot of people.
But this
Yoshi
is a little
know
different
exactly what she doing.
But this is a little
She know what
different
she doing.
when it has to do with emotions and outside of battle rap shit.
Something that she's worked real hard for, like somebody just taking it away. Because, you know, I didn't mind Bonnie going through whatever she went through because, bitch, I was there shooting in the gym with you.
Damn.
I wasn't with Yoshi shooting in the gym. People don't get that. So you can't just discredit a girl who y'all loved, like either loved or hated, right? Infamous or famous. Like either way, you already had that appeal to her or with her or whatever before I ever came into the picture. So that's the thing where I was like, well, this is probably a good time in there for you to rebrand yourself because, you know, if you keep rapping good like that and with that structure, they're definitely gonna be like, that's definitely my style. But then when you look at KCJ's punchlines on officials, them running their bars back after they rapping, you didn't hear what I said? Still lay in a box. Craig on Friday, you feel me? And then KCJ run the whole bar back, you feel me? Like, this is the style that I created. So it's just
this
like,
nigga is so crazy, bro.
When they all rap that shit, I just be like, people shouldn't be mad that they're rapping it or say, oh, QP ghosted. Because then, you know, they do make me the dickhead that everybody say I am in the comments. They're like, this is what he wanted. And every time I see it, I just get disturbed. Like, damn.
You like being the dickhead. You the Joker. Everybody loves the bad guy.
Now the Joker's here. That's my guy right there.
The Joker, my favorite character.
My favorite character.
If I was a stupid bitch, I probably would be hanging around you too, though, bro. I ain't lying. The way you put shit together, I'd be like, oh, listen to that nigga, but I ain't, you know, I'm a little cuckoo myself, so I get it. But I get why bitches fuck with you. You a cool ass nigga. You loudmouth, but at the end of the day, I see what you do. Like sometimes you gotta push shit out there. Because you gotta infiltrate everybody. You gotta kind of gotta let people know I'm not afraid to open my mouth. You afraid to open your mouth.
The thought of Danny and QP together is terrifying.
He about to be my new ghostwriter.
No,
Big Nat.
No, hold up. QP
You don't even write like that.
QP and Danny hanging out together is the most terrifying shit I've ever heard in my entire life. I am frightened.
This nigga got the girl up there like this.
Well, y'all, okay. QP, thank you. Listen, I know you gotta get back to life. I appreciate you again. I'm gonna apologize for even. I do.
People do our separate live, y'all.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna text you my number so we can talk about whatever. Because, like I said, I didn't even know we had anything.
Okay. That's
wrong.
We good.
Which made it so fire. That's what made this show fire. It's authentic. You know, he real, you real.
Listen, let me tell you
y'all
something.
hold up. Y'all Bay people need canceling. What
no, we don't.
We like this. Wait, y'all. Hold on. Me and Ray like, oh.
No, we don't. That's what I'm saying. And see, from the Bay, we cut from a different cloth, and we're more unified. So arguing with him, you know, and I'm an aggressive person, so I'm already kind of upset with him, even though I don't know him in real life. We've had a conversation or two, so I feel like shit. This is a nigga that I've always appreciated.
Always highly of him, though.
You feel me? Always. I've never not talk highly of you.
One of the best kids in battle rap.
That, and like I said, even with that, y'all niggas got to break shit down. We got to get him on the show. Y'all got to understand because niggas like narratives. I don't really like narratives, especially when it's coming from somebody from NorCal. I ain't really feeling that shit. Like,
yeah, she like, no, we need him on. He got to clear this shit up. he got to clear this shit up. You know, and in the way she taking up for you too, because don't try to confuse his words. Say what the fuck it is.
Exactly.
And that's when you say what it is. What's going on? So. Thank you for coming on the show, bro. Me and your shit could be different. I gotta talk this pimp shit. And what's your girl? With the girl in the background? Me and her gotta talk. I can't wait to go live with this shit, nigga. Yeah. Me and you going live.
That's what I said. Now you got old boy on the show. You need to get QP on.
I need QP because yes, QP. One of my shows I did a pimping show with Battle Truth. I thought Battle Truth for some reason was a pimp. Then
because he said it.
Nigga, you start talking. I said, oh man, fuck that. I got to redo this shit with the Pimp Chronicles with a real motherfucking pimp. Fuck the battle rap shit. I'm gonna inbox you now, PM me, and you going live.
All right, hit me.
We appreciate
And I
you.
might twerk and everything if you talk right. You heard me?
All right, say less. I'm gonna say less.
I'm gonna pull out my blue face rollie. What's poppin', nigga? What's good? What?
I hear you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Look at Chris.
Right.
Look at Chris. Look at Chris. Look at Chris, Wayne. Look at Chris in the vibe.
Yeah,
All right.
hit me on my line.
For sure.
Oh dear God.
All right,
y'all already know how Danny gonna end the motherfucking show on some real shit. Did y'all miss me?
All right, I gotta make another phone call and let everybody know it's okay.
I get on everybody's nerves. I don't give a fuck
I'm
if I get
sorry,
on y'all nerves. Fuck
I'm
y'all.
sorry.
I miss
I'm
y'all. I don't
sorry.
give a shit if I get on y'all nerves. I love all y'all and I miss my babies.
Let's
I
get to
love
the
my
recap.
Chris.
Come on, let's get to the
I
recap.
love my motherfucking Ray and I love my Savage and Wing.
No, I'm saying
and I love it.
I'm gonna apologize to all the supporters.
No.
You know what I mean?
Make sure y'all tune in to me and clean, y'all.
But
Me
I
and
got to
Quad
say
about to
this.
get it
Hold on,
in.
Danny. Because
his
look,
new
Nick
battle
tried
he'll be
to me-
battling and fuck this
Savage
house. I
been,
forgot who he just
girl,
said he was
Savage
battling.
been wanting to fight since 1 p.m. Girl.
Nah, I'm saying
Savage
this,
was like this.
Nah,
I'm
I'm
like
saying
Savage ready to
you
kill
can't
somebody.
tell
Now my
me
mother
what
taught me
girl.
my words. My mother
can't tell
taught
me
me.
anything what I
My mother
heard.
taught me before you start wanting to fight and do all this extra shit.
I
Use
was-
your words.
Ray, look,
Yeah.
Ray said,
Yeah.
Ray,
But no, my thing
Ray
is this.
getting mad. Ray
My
ready to
thing
swing
is-
on everybody. Fuck Wing
Nah, 'cause it
and
wasn't about no
Bottom.
fighting. It's about you can't tell me I didn't hear what I heard. You didn't hear nothing. She said the shit. You can't tell me everybody didn't hear what they heard. It's like he's trying to talk around and play these little word games. I'm not here for these little word games. It's like, just say what it is. Did you not? I asked you a direct question. I didn't ask you dance around anything. You want to play word games. You don't want to answer the question. It's like he want to throw some cards and pull them back. He don't ever want to just be all the way 100 with the shit.
Savage, I thought you had your phone with you because I hit you up in the inbox like, yo, man, what you doing?
I was wondering what. Hold up, Ray. I'm like this. Ray is like, fuck this shit.
But because
Nikki, hold on. Nikki texted me like, tell Ray to get under control. I'm like, look.
Because okay, the minute see it was a lot of people kept saying they didn't hear it.
Chris laughing.
But I
Chris
heard
laughing, kissing his wife and daughter goodbye, laughing probably on the line.
I heard it
No,
the second that he called Wing out of her name, I said, this shit about to go left. A lot of people like, I didn't hear it. But the minute that I heard
talk like that. He not talking to Wing, he just talk like that.
But see, I know the background story to this, and I know where all that came from.
Right.
I was there when this popped up originally. So as soon as because I got off, I was about to head out the door. By the way, traffic in Atlanta right now is a motherfucker. It's gonna take me
already.
To get to
I'm
this
sure.
But I know the background to that whole situation, and so when I got back on the show just to listen, I was like, oh shit. Well, here we go. And then the minute Quan went, you wasn't being real about the Robin situation. I went, well, it's up. I saw Wayne's face.
This is what I go through with these females. You see what I'm saying? And I still go to bat for these bitches. I'm calling them bitches too. But
your name is
my name is my
like
everything.
You support the girls.
But the thing about it is, my name ain't everything in battle rap. I stand 10 toes down. I had a daddy in my life, and my father taught me all you have is your name and your integrity. If you don't have your name and your integrity, you ain't got shit else. You teach your boys that more than you do. I don't have a mother and father.
Chris, race that. Shut this shit down. I'm like this. I don't know what to turn on. I just clicked him off.
I saw where Ray was going. Then I saw that Savage's shirt wasn't.
I'm like, oh my god, Savage like this.
Okay, Savage's shirt's about to come out the seams. Like there was a lot going on, man. And then it just became so chaos.
It was but that's what I'm saying. The problem.
It was so fire.
And that's the problem with this shit. No, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Cause see, and I take this shit to heart because y'all, a lot of people don't know what I go through, and a lot of the followers, we have followers everywhere. We have them on Facebook, we have them on Twitter, we have them on YouTube. So a lot of shit y'all don't know behind the scenes. When I was managing, and I said I would not manage females, and I did not want to manage females because it'd be too much drama. And I stay in drama because they stay in drama when they know that ain't the person that I am.
Well, he said that. He said, when you always take up for these girls.
Right.
And
a lot of people, I understand why Quantum says that, but a lot of these niggas don't like it. A lot of these league owners and other motherfuckers don't like that I take up for these bitches.
Wing keep co-signing this. I called her and said, yo, Wing, quit managing the females. Don't stop.
Everybody said it. Everybody said it.
Why did you tell her that though, Chris? Why did you say that?
Because I know how passionate Wing is about the female side of this culture, and then it's hard for her to separate the personal feelings and the business.
And they don't know Wing got
it,
girls. She got a young baby and an older baby. Wing got girls. She don't got boys.
The other thing is that Wing got a short fuse, so that temper set off. And these girls, a lot of these girls, they do a lot of them staying you know, kind of alive in battle rap between events and stuff like that, staying relevant is the shenanigans they do on social media. And then Wing gets brought into that, and her temper is just not for that, and her passion for it isn't for that.
Yeah.
And so
it
becomes negative for Wing, and it takes her genuine love away from the side of the culture that she really.
Here you go right here, y'all. Here you go right here, Chris. QP talks in circles, and Wing don't go for that. You gotta stay when you talking to Wing like this. No, but what do you mean? Say what you mean. So,
and I'm like that in real life.
Y'all look, Debo. Here come Debo.
And I'm like that in real life. And the thing about it is, motherfuckers gotta understand. I didn't mean for it to go like that with Quantum, but at the same time, motherfuckers gotta understand. And they think, battle rap motherfuckers think differently. They think this is the show. And I'm not saying Quantum, I'm just saying, because I done been into it with other people behind these girls.
Yeah.
Battle rap motherfuckers think shit is this way. I'm the last of my immediate family, and my mother and father was loved. My brother was loved. My people see shit like this. And I'm telling you, when some other shit happened with somebody else, we ain't gonna talk about that. I got a text message. It was like, oh, that nigga gonna pull up right here. He never showed up. I got a picture that the nigga took with his homeboy and was like, yeah, he ain't here. Motherfuckers gotta understand, I don't come into battle rap for the bullshit. I don't bother nobody. I do my thing. I love this shit. But y'all gotta stop playing with me.
Wait.
But no one. No, contrary to Wing. You say all the chat said we love how Wing brings back.
I will not go to jail. I got a 24-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old. I'm not that 20-year-old bitch that you can play with. I will kidnap one of these hoes. And I just decided that.
Wait,
wait,
you can't say that on the internet, because if you actually kidnap one of these bitches, we all gonna be in court.
Not me. I forgot. Not me. My lawyer named Susan Allen, and they know that.
And then I gotta sit up here. I gotta plead the fifth and all of this because I don't want to snitch on my homegirl.
Listen. Can I just say something real quick? I just want to sum this up. Wayne, we understand how passionate you are on not being disrespected. We understand that wholeheartedly. Okay? All right? You see, he apologized to you and all that. You got your, you got that back. Okay. I just want to say this real quick. This is some real keep it 100 shit I gotta say. Chris, I'm glad you on here. A lot of things QP was saying wasn't wrong. He was saying a lot of shit that made a whole lot of sense.
He did, bro.
Ghostwriting shit, I still don't stand for. I still don't.
Right.
But hold. Let me finish. Wayne, relax. You can't tell me that. Relax. Let me finish. Okay. Let me just say something. Narratives and battle rap are painted. QP is not a bad, fucked up person. He's not.
Right.
He's not. Just like they say shit about Chris Petty. You don't know Chris Petty's whole fucking life like that to
At all.
if he's a bad person or whatever the fuck they say about me. They say a whole bunch of shit like I'm Suge Knight out here. I'm not out here. Wayne, you know what time it is with me.
I know.
You see me hold down a lot of
It do
shit.
be like, man, Debo is not with that bullshit.
You feel me? Yo, Wayne, you see me niggas be pressing it fast. You see
I already know. I already know.
So it's safe to say everything is not black and white.
It's not, right?
Whole lot of gray.
Look, I'm gonna be honest on this, on what Debo's saying right now. Yeah, lots of people say stuff about Debo. Lots of people have said stuff about me. What I've noticed is that the people that get talked about like that is because we're not fucking shit. We don't follow. We do battle rap the way we do battle rap. And we do the things that we want to do and get stuff accomplished, and that sometimes just rubs people the wrong way.
And it's not only that though, Chris. Y'all don't hide y'all hand. You know how some niggas they talk about, they duck off. Y'all still be right there like what?
But let me tell you, since Debo is back on, like QP said, we ain't be out here taking up for these bitches. Debo knows it's certain niggas that don't like that when it comes to me because of whatever their intentions are. Debo has been told about shit that motherfuckers have flat out slandered my name, and I ain't did shit.
Wing, I don't want to make this a pity party, but I've done this female battle rap for 10 years. What do you think about me? Now, what do you think about me?
Right.
No,
but that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Even when the females say shit that you know for a fact is not true.
Right. Well, you know some Debo, speaking as a fan, all I know from Queen of the Ring, when a girl first started, she'd be like, fuck Debo. You feel me? And the crowd will laugh. That's the first statement. But in my mind, if it's really fuck Debo, you wouldn't be up.
I laugh at it because I'm right there.
Debo can't be that bad of a guy for bitches to still be.
And
you feel me? Like that. It just is what it is.
When they do shit like that, like that's been said before, and I'm sitting right there, and after the battle, they hugging it up, and you look at it like you know that it's not real.
It's not like that. They respect him.
So, with that said, man, it's crazy. We still haven't get the whole full description because I know, like my man Savage was like, you know what I'm saying about the bars written that she actually did spew out. What's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking you're not gonna get the 100% of what's going on, but he did clear up a lot of things, man. But you know what it is from here on out, man. And he should pretty much know. You know, QP did the rant and everything. If you're dealing with him, you know what comes with that as far as the consequences and stuff like that. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying life is life. It just is what it is. You understand? If they paint a narrative about me and be like, yo, man, you go over there with Debo, man, you know what it is. He don't want you battling no fucking way, man. You go, he gonna tell you not. He gonna block it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even necessarily true. You understand what I'm saying? So everything is on a
everybody getting the narrative painted about them. I mean, shit, we got our own battle rap Illuminati now. Like,
hey, listen, I would know.
Yo, but Debo,
yeah,
I want to tell you, OG Prana, she write her own bars, and she official.
Okay, OG Prana is crazy, man. I like her, man.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
That's your cousin?
Yeah,
I like her, man. For so
hey, wait, yo, Savage, that's your cousin?
Yeah.
Yo, me and her are supposed to battle.
For real?
Yeah. I love Brandon.
I don't know about that, Chris. I might block that battle. But
I love Brandon. Yo, Debo, stay on my business, B.
Nah, man, I might block that battle. I don't know. Is she getting paid? I'm making sure. Is she getting paid? Is she getting paid?
Yeah, she getting paid, of course. I'm getting paid.
Now we talk.
I was gonna spend like 6 minutes shooting my shot. Though. That's really all I was gonna do.
Yo, but listen, not for nothing.
It's kind of like 6 feet tall, man.
Yo, listen, not for nothing, man.
These
these male dudes is getting written for them too, man. It's just fucked up that females get the worst part of the end of the stick and shit like that because they was pushed out as being the narrative was pushed out for the women being written for before the dudes. It's like it's a man's club. You know what I'm saying? It's an all boys club, and it's like, oh nigga, we do that for each other, man. Come on,
I knew people getting ghost roll for it in the grind time days.
Let me tell you something. QP just admitted on here. I watched the whole day. He just admitted that certain people that he named get help, even himself. Why is that not a big fucking deal right now? Why is not all the big bloggers running around saying, yo, you heard what QP just done said? He said
Well,
this
you gotta have the same energy.
written form.
You gotta have the same energy for the guys. Because he named some names.
But again, and I hate to use this, but it plays a big factor in it. Gender does play a role in it. Gender does play a fucked up role in it.
Do we got a problem?
Women,
Black Money and Joey, do we got a problem?
Yes.
Yo, Danny, hold on. Like,
that bad.
It's just
they think we crazy. Do we got a problem?
It to me, it's kind of messed up, you know, because it's like, okay, well,
has poor Danny
if
back.
she is talented, then she gotta have help. If she's this, it gotta be something else. It's like we just can't say, yo, you're talented for this. Like, for instance, like, I don't know if anybody ever read Prodigy's book, rest in peace.
Right.
But he was like, you know, when he did Quiet Storm with Kim, he always heard that she gagged ghostwriters.
Right.
But he said, I sat there in the studio while she wrote her shit out. And I was surprised.
Right.
But you know how quiet it was when people said that? Because it's louder to say she got ghostwriters. She got for years. She got ghostwriters. But then you go to this book that another rapper said, yo, I was in the studio and she wrote her own stuff. Nobody is not making big news about that.
Right. Right.
Nobody is not retracting statements.
Right.
So we sat there, we heard for 2.5 hours Quantum say, yo, I did not write anything for her. I may have edited her stuff, but I never wrote nothing for her. You think anybody is going to want to say, well, you know what, we was wrong for saying she had a ghostwriter. Right. Ain't nobody about to take nothing back. They go keep on hammering it in. I guarantee you it's going to be some Yoshi ghostwriting bars in the next round.
But he also
I guarantee you.
He also has to take the responsibility of putting that narrative out there as far as saying, you know what I'm saying, I helped her and all that. Because he knows for a fact if he puts his name out there and her name together, the people are going to talk. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So that goes hand in hand with that said and shit. So it's just with women's battle rap, unfortunately, like you said, is a gender situation. Because all those names he named is not going to get mentioned ever again in anybody else's blog. It's going to bypass everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So these ghostwriters, quote unquote, they got to understand that goes hand in hand. If you come out and say, I wrote for this person, especially if it's a female and shit, you know it's going to be a problem out here. People are going to talk about it. People are going to rant and rave about it. So he has to take accountability for that as well.
Yep.
But, you know, they got to call these guys out in the group.
So I know. I'm gonna say. I just here's my thing with this ghostwriting thing. I just want to kind of know what the end game is with people. I know a rapper. I know a battle rapper that has never written any of his material. I know this for a fact. And he's hit the crucible. He's done some other. He's not in it now, but he didn't make it past the first. But my thing about it is what is the end game to having a ghostwriter for that long? Like, you just fake it till you make it. You gonna keep paying, buddy? That's like. What is the image?
But that's the problem. That's the problem. Like I said, it's the gray area because there are battle rappers that's out right now that's probably got shit written for them. There's some battle rappers that you got to understand the algorithm. There are artists out there that are artists. They're not battle rappers. You understand what I'm saying? The algorithm between the artists that write music and the artists that battle raps are entirely two different things, bro. Two different things. Why you think they say when a battle rapper try to write a song, it sounds like they punching or scheming on a song and shit? It's not an actual song with 16s and a hook. You feel what I'm saying? So there's a lot of gray areas. You know what I'm saying? There could be a battle rapper that's trying, but it just doesn't come off as battle rap as far as the rhythm, the flow, the cadence, and everything. So they're gonna adhere to a person that's an actual quote unquote battle rapper that lives and breathes this shit. They'll be like, yo, you're doing this wrong. You're doing that wrong. So now everything is within the detail. Is that battle rapper either writing the bars or is that battle rapper just showing how to do the hook shot, showing how to do the fadeaway, showing how to run to the paint and do the layup and all that? The showing and writing are two different things. Now, showing a person, like as far as like, nah, man, your 4-bar setups is wrong. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You should write it, you know what I'm saying, with boom, 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 without showing actual details written. That'd probably be different than being like, yeah, your 4-bar setups is wrong. Here, I'm gonna write this for you. You use this. Let's go.
Well, no, see, and I've had my concepts and some of my punches end up in people's battles, because I've been talking to him and I'm like, yo, you overcomplicated it, dumb it down, something like this, and then I'll hear it in a battle, and I'm like, okay. But it
But
wasn't a
see,
whole round. It might have
that's
been
what we
2
have to.
punches.
That's what we have to break down the difference between constructive criticism and
Right.
ghostwriting. And
Right.
I think a lot of people is like, oh, well, if this person told you this, then he wrote it. It's like, no, if he's giving
Right.
somebody constructive criticism, that's not ghostwriting.
But
Like,
I don't mean to cut you off, but what I just want to say real quick. But QP is the wrong person to explain that, because he
yeah,
comes with a lot of baggage. You
I
understand what
love
I'm saying?
Debo, bro.
He comes with a lot of baggage, bro. You're not the one to explain that, bro. Like, let somebody else that explain that doesn't.
Tell the truth, Debo. Fuck you, bro.
Let somebody else explain that doesn't have the, you know, saying the discredit, you know, saying that you have, unfortunately.
no, Danny, he's not lying. Think about it. Why do you think why do you think a lot of politicians have speechwriters? Because the way that they may attack something, or they want to get across to the people, they may not say it that way. So the speechwriter come in and say, no, you got to say it this way. So what Debo is saying is right. Even though QP said what he said on AFM and it was taken a different way, he should have probably had somebody else to say, no, say it like this. Same thing with PR and public relations. Whenever these big companies put out something speaking on behalf of something, it's because if they put out one statement and people kill that statement, they call the PR people, yo, we need a better statement. This is what you should have said. Say this. And
the ghostwriter should know the personality of the artist or the person they're writing for. Because, like he just said, the speechwriter. If you're a speechwriter for Obama, you know he has that Malcolm X / Martin Luther King type of feel.
Yes.
So you're gonna be like, oh, I've been to the mountaintop, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen it all. Like, that's the type of shit you writing. You writing inspirational things because you know Obama's an inspirational type of guy that's going to send a message of hope. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the type of shit that you're writing for the man.
So Debo, I got a question. Like, besides all the ghostwriting stuff, like when it comes to like the marketing, the females and everything like that, right? Have you ever like thought about doing like a compilation and actually putting out real music under the Queen of the Ring brand with the female?
Yes. With the ladies, I've actually thought, me and my partner Babs and Veg, we've actually thought about doing other things pertaining, that's not just pertaining to acapella battle rap, like music and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to explore all creative arts. You feel what I'm saying? Because battle rap is definitely good, but I think it has its place. And sometimes, like sponsors and things like that, with the vulgarity of battle rap and how it's painted and depicted in front of the viewer, it can't go as far as it should, because it's looked at and frowned upon as negativity and things of that nature. Even though everybody loves the reality shows and things of that, you know what I'm saying? Everything has its place. Battle rap just hasn't found, but besides streaming, it hasn't found that area to where it could be marketed and go to the masses of millions and shit like that, in my opinion, anyway. So
question. Hold on 1 second, Debo. K-Quick, you probably just got into the comments. Nobody on this panel is co-signing ghostwriting. We was talking about QP needing somebody else to explain something, but nobody on this panel was co-signing ghostwriting.
But listen, what I'm saying. Let me drop another jewel that I'm gonna just expand on what you just right now said. You know what's crazy? Us as I don't know, Chris Petty, he's probably a white man, but us as minorities, blacks and Latinos and stuff like that. It's unfortunate because we critique each other beyond battle rap. Besides battle, we critique each other all the fucking time. On being black and how we should be black. That's not black enough, or that's all that. We critique each other all the time. There's these little boxes and things that we put each other in, and just see how that comment you just said right there, like we're condoning. Like, no, we're not. You're trying to paint a narrative as if we're condoning battle rap, where we're clear and concise on what we've done, articulated to the viewer, that we don't condone that. It's just the person that's
it's like over and over. You keep saying the same thing.
I think that this situation wouldn't have exploded as bad, and this wouldn't be such a major topic. Like, all right, so QP clearly was visibly upset the first few interviews he did, right? Instead of just sitting down thinking about what he wanted to say, he just reacted off of energy and emotion, and so it comes out a lot different. Sometimes when I get into my bag, I have to. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to do this, and then I sit down. I'm like, all right, this is a terrible idea. Like this is definitely not how I need to do this.
Yeah.
Because at the time I'm emotional about it, and I think that the way he explained it today, you know, I think that you can understand where he's coming from in a better place. Now it's a little more clear.
Right.
It still doesn't change that ghostwriting still is a fucking issue with battle rap.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. But
Yeah.
you know,
I mean,
but
it
yeah,
doesn't like to extend on what Chris said. It doesn't change the narrative of ghostwriting. But shout out to the ghostwriters that put that narrative out there. You know what I'm saying? And not only them,
yeah. I mean,
not only them. Shout out to the opponents of, you know, the people that they're battling that found out they got a ghostwriter and put those narratives out there. Everybody put those narratives out. And probably the littlest person that put that narrative is the league owner, because they don't want that type of smoke. But the battle rappers put that out there. The ghostwriters themselves put that out there, and the fans put that out there. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not that it's right to put that out there. You don't want no type of steroids going on in the sport. I don't. I surely don't. You know what I'm saying?
hey, look, I wanna say this though. Some of y'all have battled some very top tier names. Some of you up and comers have faced some very big names to write their shit. Y'all going to make a lot more impressive than you know. You ain't. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
So Debo, how do you feel when you see a person like your KCJs and your officials, girls that started off on that ring, go out there and battle them guys and fuck them up, bro? Like your 40 bars, to see her go up there with Surf, you know what I mean? How do that shit make you feel, bro? I know it's like a bittersweet, you know what I mean? Like the dad looking at the daughter blossoming, you know what I mean? Finally getting her just due.
I feel,
you know what I mean? How do you feel?
I feel accomplished and vindicated. You know what I'm saying? Not only for myself, but for those ladies and stuff, man. Listen, it just, you know, I don't want to use the word unfortunate, but I run Queen of the Ring. That's my brand. You understand what I'm saying? I don't run female battle rap. You understand? But
yeah,
it just goes hand in hand because nobody else is doing it to the level that I'm doing it as of right now. So I just put a lot of things in play. My first installment of intergender battle, you know what I'm saying, it was done before me, but my first installment was Hustle versus O-Red. I wanted to show and prove to the world that women can get with dudes, because that's the next level of where it should be. There should be no gender lines when it comes to battle rap, because it's nothing physical. This is not a physical sport. It's a mental sport. That's why I call it verbal athletics. That's why I use the athletics. That's why I use the word steroids and all that. I equate that to sports. So when I say that, I'm just like, yo, listen, man, women can get with the guys because it's all about the mind. It's all about who comes with the better raps. You understand? Yeah. So, and I just feel accomplished to the fact that, yo, I knew that these girls can get busy with a lot of these dudes. And I also knew once we bring that to the forefront, it will help battle rap push to another level and give it a lifespan longer than what it, you know what I'm saying? Not say what it's supposed to be, but give it a lifespan just more longer, because now we're running out of battles. You know what I'm saying? This caffeine thing and everything is open. The battles back when I'm not gonna blame. I'm not saying I'm blaming caffeine, but when the gates was wide open, everybody was just battle rapping because everybody seen it was lucrative. There was battles back to back to back to back because there was so many leagues opening the fuck up, just giving money out just for everybody. Chris was even doing it. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody was battle rapping. So that sped up the matches that were supposed to be, that could have just waited and marinated within the timeline. Now you're getting matches so fast, and some of the battles are not good, but they just is what it is. They got paid for it, they're done. So now we're just running out of battles and stuff like that. But
that King and Queen card, I ain't gonna lie to you. That King and Queen card on caffeine was like a breath of fresh air. It was like it was like it charged the battery back. We was like, God damn, that event was good. You gonna lie? Everybody was like, shit, that shit was good. We needed that.
Listen, man, bringing something refreshing to the game. That's all it is, man. Shout out to everybody that was involved in that situation, and me and my partners and stuff. We just bring something to the table. That's all we want to do, is bring something to the table to add to battle rap. History is going to explain itself when this is all said and done. I just want people to say, when it comes to Queen of the Ring, we added to the game. We bring the gender of women to the game and explode it, and just add it to the culture, and just bring more eyes to see what not only the ladies but the guys are doing. That's it.
Yeah. Nice.
That's it. But you know, this goes right. This shit is gonna go. It's gonna continue as long as battle rap is around, man.
Yeah.
At this, you know how the era of this people are. You know what I'm saying? People in general, just
Yeah.
in life.
I don't
For
even
a prime example, unfortunately, black men, teenagers are getting killed by law enforcement. Damn near looks like every day. You understand what I'm saying? To the point that it looks like it's normalized. Very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's no surprise that you see this happening. You understand? So it's like we don't want to normalize something like that. That's not a regular thing. That's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So I say that to say, you know, say I don't want to make the quick because that's a big contrast. But what I'm just saying is, when it comes to the life of what's going on in battle rap, this ghostwriting shit is looking like it's about to be normalized, and I would just want to be a part of saying, nah, I'm not helping.
Yeah, now that's what I really want to see not happen is where we really do like where Surf went out there and said what he said. I'm like, all right, you're kind of saying you've got to be very specific when you're saying certain things regarding this situation, because it's easy to make it seem like, oh, you're fine with that, and that's not something that up and coming battle rappers or even current mid-tier guys need to hear from some of these bigger names that this is fine, this is regular. No, it's not.
Well,
it's not.
Well, I listen. I agree with a lot of things with Surf, but I don't think that's going to be probably one of them. One thing, battle rap, battle. You know what I'm saying? I would. Some people have bigger ideas and bigger thoughts on making the culture, or if it's not the culture themselves. Like I said to Chris, I told it to y'all. I said there's battle rappers, there's league owners, there's fans, and there's bloggers. Everybody in their respective cubicle has a way of thinking about how this shit should go. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about who has the power to control that narrative. You understand? And that power is distributed differently at different time, and the timing of that. It could be the fans that control that narrative. It could be the
a lot of you own battle rap. Me coming from a business standpoint of view, I own battle rap. But if I would take 3 of the top battle rappers and I would pay them each $10,000, and I would walk away with $70,000 and get them $10,000 each. I would go to the top battles to get them to help me critique my shit. I would, bro.
You said you would walk away with 7. That's what you said.
I would pay I would pick 3 top battle rappers, and I would get them to help me with my shit. I would walk away with $70,000, and I pay them niggas 10 each. Yep, I would.
Oh, you said 70,000. I thought you said 7. I was about like, I don't know.
Nah, I would walk away with 70,000.
I just got to this event, Gates of the Garden shit. I battle. I'm gonna head in.
Yo, do me a favor, Chris. When you go, do me a favor.
Yep.
You said Gates of the Garden and I Battle League?
Yeah.
Tell Drake Dennis and tell Lex they ain't shit. Tell them Debo tell them they leaves is trash.
We've been on almost 3 hours.
Tell them they leaves is trash and they ain't shit, and they number 13 and 14 in the league. Okay, good look. I appreciate it.
They said people need to get kicked out the culture for that shit. Blaze said people need to get kicked out the culture for that shit.
Yo, listen, man, life is gonna keep spinning.
Shit different,
This is what I'm saying. When I say distributed power, there's no authority in battle rap to kick nobody out. You understand what I'm saying?
They let a dude walk around as a puppet. They ain't kicking nobody out.
I'm not saying that I don't want them to kick it. Listen, if I was the judge and jury execution, there'd be a lot of motherfuckers not here. But,
I mean, it depends because never mind. Anyway, okay, so
say what you're gonna say, brother. Say what you're gonna say, because
what I was going to say was that we have kicked out 2 people. I was going to say we have kicked out 2 people in battle rap, but then every now and again they pop back up. So it all depends on, if enough people get behind them to push these people out. But do you really push somebody out? Because I mean, every now and again, Adi Boom still pops up, and Rome DMV still pops up. So
look at him sliding under the camera, bro.
So I mean, I agree. I think ghostwriter should be getting kicked out, but I mean, come on, man.
Adi Boom.
I'll tell you what's wrong. The fact that there's a lot of fans out here that's on some sucker stuff, just like a lot of these rappers. When you accepting a dude acting like a puppet, getting on some messy stuff, and y'all treat him like he a real person and giving him shout outs, and he not even man enough to stand up there with his face. That's some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit. I'm DNA too. He's a sucker. He's a criminal. And when he allowed this sucker shit into the culture, and then you sit around here and wonder why sucker shit like this happens. Because
you know what?
It's nothing you can do. They will go against you if you go against that shit, bro.
Hold on, Danny. That's the thing. That's just the part, though, Savage. You got to remember when you say allow, who is allowing what? There's nobody to allow anything. We ain't. It's too abroad. It's too many people. You know what I'm saying? There's no one organization that says you can and can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of battle rap, and that's the unfortunate thing of
mean, but you know what? At the end of the day, it's fans that say it's okay, because if you subscribe to the channel, if you watch the videos, so it falls really more or less on the fans than the league owners and the battle rappers and all of this. If you constantly let weird shit happen, I mean. But anyway, we really gotta do this recap for Ultimate.
Yeah,
we've been on this damn thing for 3 hours and we ain't did nothing we were supposed to originally do.
Well, I ain't gonna recap it. I think it was awesome.
You just want to talk about pimps and hoes, Danny. That's all you want to talk about.
I love it. Yup. I love QP.
Nah, I appreciate y'all having me on the platform, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell Wing to calm down every now and then. She get emotional.
Hey, she really hold up. Wait.
Oh man, yo, y'all two brothers, man. Yeah, I commend y'all, man, because y'all had these ladies up in here just barking and talking. Y'all was just sitting idle like, I'm gonna just wait for my turn to get in and say what I need to say.
But you used to that type of shit, Debo.
You 100%. I ain't gonna hold you. You are one, Danny. You
one. Like that shit. You like this shit.
Yo, they say I love drama.
Man, Debo, appreciate you coming up, brother.
Yes, Debo. Debo. Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Debo. His whole team, Queen of the Ring. May what?
May 8th. Evolution.
May 8th. Yes. Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. Check them out, y'all.
Thank you.
Salute, Debo.
Okay, so let's try to hurry up and get through this damn recap, man.
I'm going to let y'all do it. I'm going to let y'all fellas do it.
Okay, so... the first battle of the night, of course, that took up the majority of the show was Yoshi G versus Drugs. Of course, we already know how a lot of this was going to go. But Drugs, he took an angle. He took an angle that we all that we knew was going to come. Shout out to B. Dot. He tweeted, "Yo, Drugs took my angle that I was going to use versus her," so I thought that was funny. But Drugs, he came out, he did his thing, he wigged, and Yoshi G is gone. So that's that.
I feel like Drugs could have battled. He was out for blood.
Yeah, that's the best Drugs I've seen, and I'm not even a Drugs fan, and that's so it's like because I actually had picked Yoshi to win, but
me too.
This is one of the best Drugs I ever seen. This is the best Drugs since his Mike P battle.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, he actually came, he showed up. And you sometimes, especially when dudes be in these crews, you hear certain things, you're like,
Yeah.
No. He didn't come out, he didn't really sound like Twerk. It's like he actually sounded like his own person again. And that's what I liked about this battle from Drugs. He didn't sound like he was trying to be shy. It's like if Drugs stay in this lane, he'll be better for it in the future.
It sounded like he would have battled his mother for his objective. He let you know why I'm here and I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so
man, you gotta Instagram her, mailman.
What was the next battle? It was it was Prep and Swave, right? That was next.
Prep and Swave.
Okay, so hey, me and you was on agreement. I'm about to keep it tall.
Y'all both had them winning. Y'all had Swave winning, right?
I gave Swave the first 2 rounds. I gave Swave the first 2 rounds. I thought Swave had did enough, because the one thing that I would say that pissed me off about Preps, I think it was the second round, when he said that the fans and Swave and Ike P ran around with this narrative that he lied about the paperwork.
He the one who admitted
Thank you. I was on the phone with Wing last night. I said, dude, I was at work, and when he said that, I turned around and looked at my phone. I said, bro, you sat on 15 Minutes of Fame and said that the paperwork was fake. So how you gonna say that? Swav and IP ran with this and lied about it? I'm like, my nigga, you said that.
Yo, I'm sorry.
But
yo, these judges,
go ahead.
These judges, this shit was terrible. I'm like, what the hell are y'all listening to? It's like, and this is what happens when you have people judging that's not from the culture, who's not tapped in the culture. They be missing shit, they missing balls, they missing references. So shit that should be hitting, that ain't hitting for them, is
making moves. You my baby, but we not giving prep. Making moves, you my baby, but we not giving prep that first. Swav has so many motherfucking balls in that first, baby.
He said a whole bunch of
Swav first beat the whole fucking battle.
Man, Swav was talking to that man in them first 2
Y'all
rounds.
gotta stop. We gotta stop lying.
To me,
y'all.
I think we'll put prep over, and I'm about to be real with you. I think we'll put prep over the top.
The 15 Minutes of Fame bar
was that 15 Minutes of Fame bar in the third round, because prep left Earth in that third round. I'm not even about to front. Prep left Earth in that third round. Now, I will say this. Minnesota Luke. Now, I was bigging you up because, bro, I've been around battle rap for a long time. So I know that you've been in this culture. You did disappear for a minute, and then you came back, and now you judging. The beef I had with Minnesota Luke was he said, I take points away from people that be in other people's space. My brother, if you go back to Jay Mills versus Murder Mook, even Mills was in Mook's face, man. Like,
and he don't even act like that.
Come on, Luke. Like, I did that one. I did not like. I did not like that at all. But
you know, he tried to clean it up this morning, Ray, because he came back and said, you know, he meant that while the other person's rapping, he wants you to stand back, and I don't know. It
was a bad cleanup. It was a bad cleanup. It was somebody else. It was somebody else that did a cleanup, but we gonna get to that one too. But
go ahead.
But to me, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I felt like Swav had did enough to win that battle.
What rounds you gave him? What rounds you gave him again?
I gave Swav the first and the second.
What you gave him? What you gave him, Savage?
Same thing.
Me too. I think by the third round he was mad. He was like, "Man, fuck this shit."
So it was like that shit seemed clear too. So it was like, cause like Prep, he was rapping and he was doing a bunch of punches, but he's talking about nothing. And that's what I'm tired of this whole punch shit. If you're not saying nothing,
it was weird. It was so forced. It was forced.
That's Nitty's problem. He just do a bunch of punches.
All right, what's the next battle?
The next battle was, I believe it was Serious and Nitty the next battle after Swav?
Serious and Nitty, yes. No. Joy was official at Cortez.
It was official at Cortez.
Yeah.
Now, Cortez, let me say this.
Hold on, Ray.
Blade Brown be in the comments.
Hold on, Ray, wait. Hold on, you better.
Cortez got off Rick's couch yesterday.
Hold on, let me finish laughing for Ray when Ray rubbed his hair. Hold on.
No, for real, because Blade Brown, if you followed this show for a long time, we have a running joke about Cortez on this show. We have a running joke about Cortez and DNA.
Okay.
Now, when I picked my bracket, I said, this what popped in my head. I said, Cortez has a problem with getting to the punch fast. That was in my mind. That was the first thing that popped in my mind. He has a problem with getting to the punch. Because I reverted back to when he battled Rex. And Rex won in 2-minute rounds. And the battle was just looking so bad because Smack kept calling time. And dog, I kid you not, I picked official. But when Cortez started spazzing in that first round, and then official went and official stuttered, I said, shit. That was the first thing. Before anything else happened, she did that first stutter. I said, shit, this is about to be a long night.
Now
Cortez won 30. Clean. It was
question,
a clean.
I got a question, Ray. Hold on, Danny. I got a question, Ray. Is it time for us to really take a look at the official and realize she hasn't really had a good battle since that Misfit battle? Because if you really look at it, when has she been good besides that Misfit battle?
You drinking too much.
I mean, she put a. I'm gonna keep it real. She was good versus Arsenal, even though I had Arsenal beating her all 3 rounds.
What?
Even though, wait. She was good versus Arsenal, even though I had Arsenal beating her all 3 rounds. I'm not gonna do that to her.
Yeah, nah, that shit wasn't it.
That wasn't her.
Now I thought she would have been. I thought she. Now I will say I thought she dropped a little bit versus Tay-Rock, but she was fighting for her life versus Arsenal. Arsenal just came in there and said. Arsenal just came in there on some Sensei Student shit and brought her down a peg. But that's just me.
But yeah, nah, Cortez did her dirty. He said, "Yo," he said, "I've been on this damn couch for 10 years. Rex, I'm going home today." He said, "I'm going home, Rex. I'm getting off this couch and going home, Rex." And then Cortez got up there.
But
Cortez went to the bodega, chopped up some onions. Some motherfucker had the cheese chops. Niggas got shoes in the back. Nigga might got a little couple of ounces in the back, man. What? He came to work and he worked.
Cortez smoked shit. And don't let him win this tournament. Because the first nigga I know who we gonna talk the most shit to is Surf. So, y'all don't let either him win or make it to the finals.
You think it's more about Surf than 100,000?
Hell yeah! I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't gonna say it's more about Surf than 100,000. I think Cortez really want to show and prove, like, yo, I've been around. I've been doing this.
This is his name, bro.
Yeah, I've been doing this. I've been doing this. Stop playing with my name. I'm here for the bread, but at the same time, I'm about to kill everything that's standing in front of me.
Cortez needs something like this. Cortez needs something like this to stamp his legacy. If you want to be true about it, Cortez doesn't really have that moment that stands out, that stamps him.
It don't matter. He a legend. It don't matter. He a legend. He been doing this shit for years.
No,
he don't stumble. He don't be choking like y'all favorite. Fuck that. I'm not gonna allow you. I know how you is about Surf Savage. Fuck that shit. Y'all can talk about Cortez, motherfucker. Cortez don't choke. He don't stumble. None of that shit. Fuck y'all bitch ass niggas. Y'all motherfuckers out here dick riding the fuck out Surf. No motherfucking lose. Fuck that shit. Cortez got bodegas. Wait. Fuck that shit.
I know you ain't saying
Mamacita. Y'all motherfuckers will stop playing with my boy name, bro.
Man.
Fuck.
Okay.
Look, I just ordered some nachos Bell Grande. I don't want to hear that shit.
This the shit y'all want, though. This the shit y'all want. When I'm quiet, nobody says nothing.
Wait. Okay.
Stop playing with Cortez, bro. Fuck. Y'all out here living fucking with niggas that got PPP loans. Niggas doing shit.
You said PPP.
Fuck. Bitch.
Okay,
sick of y'all bullshit.
So look.
Make sure y'all tune in 9:00. Me and Quantum Fist is gonna talk some pimping this.
So
Danny and Cocaine.
I'm gonna say this. Cortez, he did his fucking thing. That was the first. Was my first bracket bust right there.
And I seen you talking shit in the live, Brownie, Shorty. I saw you talking shit in the live, Shorty.
Danny, you gotta get back, Danny. You gotta get.
But I do see you, Shorty.
Danny,
I do see you, Shorty.
Danny, we've been here for 3 hours.
I do see you, and that raccoon had. Let me tell you something. Since you think you David Bowie.
Danny, we gotta get through this.
I got stuff for you. Since you think you Dave, you gonna save the fucking what it is, the Alamo? You think you're part of the Alamo?
I'm saying Dave.
I saw you.
Danny, we have to get through this.
If you want to eat me, baby girl, you just need to say that. If you want to eat me, baby girl, just say that. But I saw you.
Danny,
everybody want to tell people to be quiet.
No, Danny.
I saw you, Shorty. Oh, yeah, that's what I was about to say. She hype. Y'all don't gotta listen to me. Get the fuck on. It's me.
I might have to pick up a red cup for this shit.
Motherfucking dyke. Period.
Oh, Daddy, we can't use those words. right, let's go to the next battle, Ray.
Okay. So yeah, Cortez fucked up my. Cortez was the first fuck up of my bracket completely.
There's Swamp and Jerry Rest.
So the next battle was
Swamp and Jerry.
You said who?
Swamp and Jerry.
Swamp and Jerry.
Off the line. Amazing music.
Yo,
I told everybody Swamp was gonna win.
Yo, this battle was crazy, but I'm about to be honest with you. This was not a good Jerry West. I don't know what this was, but Swamp came out like, yo, it's 100K on the line, and I'm here for I'm here for all the bullshit.
Hold on. Ray. Swamp came out there like this. My baby mama's getting on my motherfucking nerve, and I'm ready to smoke you niggas.
I'll tell you this, because I told everybody Swamp was my dark horse, right? I said Swamp was my dark horse from jump. I got Swamp beating Geechee next week in the next round. I got him. Look, right when he said I got them 238, you said you can pick which round is the lightest.
Bitch, that you motherfucking part of the Alamo. You got me fucked up, raccoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it talk. I fuck with that ass. When he said that and how he ended it and walked off, I said, "Oh, he got this battle." I was like, "This battle is, dude." He came. Swamp came to play. Swamp most definitely came to play.
I think Swamp can beat Geechee. I'm telling you.
Now I'm interested in this battle because we got to think about. Remember, they spent a couple of weeks together, right, for Double Impact.
Yeah.
And you know, Geechee, he don't give a fuck. He'll be like, "My bad, bro. I just hope we friends after we battle."
So you know what? But my thing is this. Like Geechee, I like that about Geechee. I like that about Geechee because even going back to when I used to fight, like me and one of my training partners, we used to go heavy. I mean, split lip. I'm busting his shit. He busting my shit. Like I'm kicking the fuck out of his legs. He got to rap ISO. But because we felt like it's gonna bring the best out of us. So I get what Geechee say, yo, man, I fuck with you, but right now, you my op. You standing across from me. I gotta shoot at you. I got to. Because if I don't take your fucking head off, you gonna take mine off. So I
think this battle about to be, it might be better tonight. I think they both believe in each other.
I promise you this. I bet you that will be the last battle of round of that week.
Oh yeah.
They gonna save that battle for last.
You
that
think
battle
so?
will be last.
You think that battle gonna be the last battle?
Yeah. Hell yeah, they gonna smacking them about to say all y'all other motherfuckers is about to battle. These two going on last. I promise you.
Yo,
I mean, fuck. They going on last, son. Fuck.
Swamp has that it factor. When I tell you Swamp has that it factor, I think Swamp is one of the few dudes that can actually talk to Geechee and actually talk to him. Because if you listen to their bars from this
Geechee is so, I don't know. Geechee has really, when you grow up around a certain type of a lifestyle, bro, it's so warming and refreshing to see a person that, so basically if you brought up in the hood, you feel good to see people elevate and be successful, right? Mm-hmm. Like it's like Geechee is a breath of fresh air, bro. It's like when he rap, it's like I believe everything he say, bro. It's like it's weird. And I don't want to, I'm not glorifying nothing gangster. I'm not glorifying nothing harsh because what people understand, the first thing about being from the hood, you want to get out. So you're not from the hood if you don't want to get out that bitch. Nobody want to be from the hood. Nobody want to be fucked up. Your mama a crackhead. So to see him talk that shit and elevate and show you a different side of that shit, he can do the business side. It's nothing to sell crack, but you can't sell crack without having a business mind as well. So it just showed that he's able to elevate, bro, and bring a different light to this shit.
But see, y'all listen how Swamp was
y'all know I'm brain.
Swamp was scheming in this battle. He wasn't just talking real talk. He was scheming. He's starting to become a more well-rounded battler. I'm telling you, Swamp is getting better. He's getting better.
He's most definitely getting better.
What is it that y'all like about Swamp?
I think Swamp
has his conviction. I like the thing about Swamp, me personally, I like his conviction, and I like the fact that He like, yo, y'all not representing the Carolina right. Let me show y'all how to do this shit. And I feel the exact same way about Detroit. Like, I literally have gotten into damn fist fights and arguments with people that never been to my city, but talk bad about my city. Like, bro, if you never been there, don't speak ill of my damn city. Like, and that's how so the way that Swamp say, y'all ain't repping this Carolina shit right. Let me show y'all how to do it. Man, that conviction right there, I fuck with. And Geechee has
And not
that
only
same
that,
conviction.
to see him have this personal relationship with Geechee and then still stand behind Riggs because just the Carolina.
Yeah.
It's so authentic, you know?
Another reason I bang with
But
Swamp,
Geechee got that same thing too, and that's what I like about Geechee, man. Because Geechee let niggas know I'm from Compton, nigga. I am a Crip. Like this shit is here. It's here with me everywhere I go, and that's why I say this battle. This is probably gonna be one of the hardest judge battles of the whole tournament. I don't give a fuck who going to the finals or after this or whatever. This battle right here, if it's how I'm picturing it, this is gonna be the hardest judge battle of the whole tournament.
Way Savage. You feel that way, Savage?
I feel like this is gonna be battle of the tournament most likely. I think this might be battle of the tournament just because their styles, their styles.
The whole tournament.
Yeah, because you got two dudes that's almost at the peak of their powers battling, and at the same time, it's like they both spit that street stuff, so their material is relatable. But at the same time, it's like if nobody stumbles or fumbles, and that's the only thing with Geechee. Geechee still been having those stumbles because he had a few of those flippity blips.
Yeah.
During the Riggs battle, it's like Swamp was clean, and that's the first time I seen Swamp clean in a while. I said, if Swamp come clean, and Geechee hit some of that bullshit, I gotta go with Swamp. I'm picking Swamp for the upset. I'm telling people, I got Swamp for the upset. And this will put him on another level.
Okay, so the next battle was
Jones and Nitty.
Jones and Nitty.
I think this where me and Savage probably disagree.
I'm about to mute. Go ahead.
This where me and Savage about to probably disagree at because I see some of your tweets. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like Serious Jones won this battle.
Me too.
Oh, so we agree. Yes. Okay, cool. Because I seen some of your tweets. You was talking shit about Jones.
Look. I'm gonna keep the phone, right? I'm gonna always phone.
Bro, I knew you was cool, bro. I knew you was cool.
I'm a real nigga, bro, right? I don't just because I don't bang with you personally, or I think you do some sucker shit, I'm gonna call it down the line. So Smoothie Jones got his karma because he did that sucker shit with ARP. So he is a sucker for that. I'm not gonna say he's not a sucker for that, but he won. It's like this. I try to tell people what. Look, I picked Nitty. I thought Nitty was gonna 30 him, and he didn't. And now the blinders are off. I'm done with Nitty. And I'm not saying Nitty's not good, but Nitty has been exposed to me in these last few battles. All that punching with no substance, it's starting to die. It's starting to get dry. It's starting not to hit the same. Okay, his angles fall flat. His jokes are not good. It's just punching. It's like I want something more. I want some substance. And you ever see when Nitty battles an angler like T-Top, you got him out with the self-checkout, where he battled Reed real talked him. At some point, it's like all them punches it gets out, all them punches and name flips. It's like, what else do you got besides punches and name flips? Serious talk to that man. So the way that them judges came back with that bullet, I was like, what the hell was you watching?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it tall with you. Like they really fucked that battle up, and I agree. You know what, Chris, I'm biased. Shout out to him. He said it that it came off like it was It came off like it was karma that happened, and it's funny because he also brought up that karma hit Swave. He said a lot of people forgot that Swave and Danny Myers had a judge battle that Danny clearly won, but the judges gave it to Swave on the RBE event. He said, "Yo, Swave, I think that was a little bit of karma hitting you too." But he did point out the fact that and I think a lot of people said that this was karma for Jones. And to me, I felt like Jones won. I still feel like Jones won, but I want to say this because somebody just brought up Battle Rap Fanatic. Chris Ambias said he had a phone call with Battle Rap Fanatic, and he said he took points from Jones because Jones was making faces during his battle, and then told Chris Unbiased. But what if the faces he was making would have threw Rum Nitty off to make him choke? Now, Savage and Danny,
That's
and
a
the people.
part of battle rappers to make y'all broody.
Wait, hold on. I gotta ask y'all something. Savage and Danny and the people that's watching, name a battle where somebody made a facial expression that made somebody choke. Now, we've seen people talking through rounds that made people choke.
Look.
But you told Chris Unbiased, you took points away because he made facial expressions. And what if Nitty would have choked? So I'm saying, wait a minute. He took points off of him because of an if.
Oh no, do Serious Jones know that?
What in the minority report is going on? Remember the minority report? They was locking people up for murders that might happen. Like, you know, they saw it happening, but it didn't happen yet. You literally said that you took points off this man because if Nitty would have choked for facial expressions.
Oh no!
Bro, come on.
But Ray, tell you what.
Hold on, Ray. He did not tell Chris Unbiased that.
This what
he told Chris Unbiased that.
Yeah, but hold on,
Danny. Chris Unbiased said when he was reviewing the battle, he said Battle Rap Fanatic called him and told him that.
But hold on, Ray. But Ray, listen to this. Everybody talked all about these Atlanta crowds and how bad they was. They wasn't biased like that crowd back there was. You could tell who was the insiders and who wasn't. Because they tried to get Jones no reaction and he was wigging. And I'm like, I don't like that bias.
Man, Serious Jones, he came in this era and he adapted. He came out there like he never left, bro.
I'll say this.
Like he missed a beat.
I need everybody gone. From here on out, I want everybody gone for 100,000 because I don't want that bias shit swaying people. Because you got some fans who listen to crowd reaction and think somebody's hitting. And I'm like, nah.
At one point, it looked like what you call it was sleep. Freeway was sleep. He was like, oh, huh?
Well,
I mean,
I'm not trying to hear this, man.
It's a tie. It's a tie.
When he called it tie, I said, we at a disaster invitational again? This nigga just said a tie? He said a tie?
A tie.
A tie.
Ray.
Now, hold on.
Hold on, Ray. When he said it's a tie, what did you do, Ray? When he says a tie.
When he said, I was at work, so I was messing with one of the cars. And when he said it was a tie, I just turned around and I looked at my phone. I said, bro, there is no tie. You got to pick a winner, fam. You got to. This is what you're here for. You have to pick a winner. But again, I feel like it was not fair. It wasn't fair how they judged Jones. And I agree with you. They was not showing. It was like they literally looked at Jones as the ops. But this also correlates with another blog Chris Unbiased did when he was talking about the disrespect and murder Mook. And I never paid no attention to this until Chris Unbiased put up all of these pictures from the 2-on-2s. He said, what do you see in this picture? What do you see in this picture? But when he got to the murder Mook and Cal battle, when he put the picture up, most of the people that were standing around murder Mook and Cal was all wearing New Era t-shirts. And then that's when Chris said, I had got word from somebody that worked for URL that before that battle took place, P handed out New Era t-shirts. So when you say, and I agree with you, bro, when you are putting people that are being biased automatically around these battlers, you're swaying fans. You're swaying fans to sit up here and say, oh, this person is trash because nobody is reacting. And then you're going off of people that overreact over bars that sometimes don't make sense. Yes. To me, Jones won this battle, but Nitty, I mean, we can't take it back now. Nitty with the dub.
I really feel like I wish certain battles were able to be judged a little while and critiqued longer, and they give us the predictions later. I know that can't happen, but I feel like when we go back and watch these battles, him and Swade is gonna come out different, and it's sad.
The next battle was.
I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I'm gonna say something. I know it ain't PC, but I'm gonna say this. When you got certain people that are fan favorites and they feel bring the eyes in, they gotta be protected. You see, because when we're gonna get to it later on with that Twerk and Casey, but they tried everything to bring Twerk ass along.
Yeah,
I think that's the next battle, right?
They did.
No,
they
that's
did.
not the next battle.
No, the next battle was Geechee and Riggs. We ain't gonna take long with this one.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna take long with
that
this one.
won't long. That won't long.
Geechee, he did it. Geechee did his numbers. Geechee did Geechee.
He did his job. He did what he
did
always
his job.
do.
He came out and don't
Shout
get me
out
wrong.
to Riggs for being able to be there.
Don't get me wrong. I thought Riggs was gonna be better than this. I've seen Riggs better than that.
You looking like he was about to throw up. You act like you about to.
This is pissing me off by these guys. You get on an outside league and you'll be killing it against A-Ward. You had one of your best battles against A-Ward, and this what you bring to Geechee?
It's a difference when we watched E Hot stand in front of Shine. She said it on Hip Hop. It's real. She said it looked different when you stand in front of them.
It's not about that. I'm talking about your material.
It's different. You actually got to stand in front of Geechee.
But hold on, Danny, hold on. But this is where I'm gonna give you a little bit of pushback. Because Riggs' third round was fire. It was just too fucking short. It was a fight. He was going somewhere with it. When he got to that part about you battle Nitty, this, you killed more Crips than me. And then he just stopped. I was like, you going somewhere. What you doing? And he was like, Brown.
I think he was getting sick most of the time. Most of the time, he was ready to throw up at any point, bro.
But you know, the next battle, that Jack versus T-Top, that's a surprise. That shit totally blew my shit out.
I'm gonna be real with you. That battle.
After the first round, I thought Jack was gonna be dead.
I was impressed.
Hold on, the Jack Boy T-Top battle and the Cortez and official battle was probably the two battles I was most surprised about. I was really surprised about that Jack Boy T-Top battle.
Look, after that first round, I thought Jack was gonna die because I said, "Oh, he ain't coming back from this." So the way he was able to fight back after that first round from T-Top was amazing. And the thing is, T-Top, he's doing these angles. His angles are going down.
Yeah,
he might as well switch back to the drug talk.
I think we're so used to it. I think we used to it. He got to chill for a little bit.
No, I don't think we used to it. You know what it is? And I believe it was either Tony Bro that said it, and I'm glad that he had finally said it. If it was Tony Bro, it was one of the judges that said it. Bro, and I noticed this about T-Top, but nobody never critiqued T-Top about this. He's good with angles, but he will talk about the same angle for 3 rounds.
Yeah,
and Tony Bro said, bro, when you get to your third, it was like we heard that angle already, and you went right back to it. So I gotta take, and I like that. I like the fact that he pointed that out because it's like, bro, we've seen T-Top again. He's great with angles, but T-Top will still ride the same angle all the way through the damn battle. He'll just add more punches to it, and So
you know what else I like about Jack though? When he came out there with the black robe hoodie, because it's like embrace that shit. Like then when you own some shit like that, it's like how much? Yeah, it's like I got it.
And John, we saw you in the caffeine chat trying to stir a narrative. It didn't work.
I ain't see no comments because when I watched I cut the comments
in the caffeine chat. Go get it. It didn't work.
First off,
it had a couple of likes.
I got banned from the caffeine chat yesterday. That's why I got banned from the caffeine chat for spam. I said blogger hood.
I see y'all tweeting about that. Like, yo, I said if you type blogger hood in the caffeine chat, you was getting muted.
Really?
I seen that. But,
so that means they paying attention to y'all.
But on the real, I feel like I'm with you. I thought after that first round, I said, "Oh, this is about to be a long night for Jack Boy." But Jack Boy came to fight. And I can't do nothing but applaud him for that, man. This is the beautiful thing about battle rap and the beautiful thing about these tournaments. You don't know who's going to do what. You could go with logic. You could go with, well, let me pick all dark horses and all the dark horses can get smoked. You could do anything you possibly want, and your bracket could just be fucked up. I mean, remember the last tournament, None smashed a lot of fucking brackets and fucked up a lot of people bread. Same thing with Holmesy the guy. Holmesy guy fucked up a lot of people brackets. This time around, we had a lot of people brackets getting fucked up. But then let's get to the last battle. The last battle of the night was
I was disgusted.
KCJ and New Jersey Twerk. Now, this is where I knew a choke was going to happen. I was looking at the face-off, and Twerk said during the face-off, I'm still working on my third round. He said that during the face-off with KCJ. When he said that, the first thing popped in my head, I said, he's going to choke one of those rounds tomorrow.
But listen.
I said, but, because I was talking to my brother, I said, he's going to choke one round, but he's going to do enough to win. But I was like, I don't think he's going to make it further in this tournament because he's going to choke again and then he's going to get up out of there.
So, Ray,
that's what my original prediction was. What I saw in Savage, before I let you go, this is exactly what I did. After he choked the first round and he choked the second round, boop, I cut the battle off. I didn't even see that he choked in the third round.
I cut it off.
I didn't even see that he choked in the third. I cut the battle right off.
Me too. I cut it off. I was so mad.
I cut it right off.
I didn't even watch it.
But listen, because I was watching DME Detroit last night, right? So he dropped some information in there that was very disturbing to me. Because you know, when they first did the tournament and picks and everything, at first they had the picks and they said, no, we're gonna swap them out. So they're gonna have Twerk versus Prep, and then Casey versus Swave. And Twerk went to them behind the scenes and said, no, I don't want Prep, I want Casey, because he thought that was gonna be an easier op. And the fact that they let this political stuff get there, because they this the golden boy, and this supposed to be the Twerk Invitational. This was supposed to be the Twerk Invitational. If Twerk would have came through some bullshit rounds, because when he opened up, he said, Cass, you are ass, and they were, oh, and I said, what the fuck you trying to do? I said, hold up. I said, he just said ass as a punch, and y'all cheer for it? I said, no, we not doing this. I said, we really doing this?
I knew the gas was in, but I agree with you. I knew the gas was in there too when the second round he started rhyming, but he didn't punch yet. He just started rhyming, and Nunu was like, "Okay, here we go." I'm like, but he didn't say nothing yet. Like,
man, they were trying to cheer him through that second round. They were trying to cheer him to a victory.
And look, don't get me wrong. Look, don't get me wrong, man. I love Nunu. Shout out to Nunu, but that right there, you can see that they was trying to like usher him through. Because I'm like, dude, he rhyming, but he ain't said nothing yet. So what you mean?
I'm starting to really feel like he's the only reason why they own caffeine from Drake.
But up to this, and that thing why like some people shouldn't even be up there. Like Nunu. Everybody knows Nunu's affiliated with Prep. Why is she out there and in the crowd and she ain't? It's like it's some shit that shit looks shaky in the light, man.
Yeah, like that I agree with. But I'm gonna put this tidbit in, and shout out to KCJ. I didn't like the fact that the judges criticized her about what she should have did versus getting on Twerk about what you need to do.
Yes.
This is why. Hold on, Danny. Hold on. Let me just get this off because this it's not gonna be a Ray rant. It's not gonna be a Ray rant. Let me just get this off because, and this goes to the stands. When y'all said he was talking to Jada Nightwing in the third round, and I said the reason why I did not like that third round from Twerk was because you don't practice what you preach. You beat it, Jada Nightwing. Oh, you choke, you did this, you got so much potential, but you wasting it and this. And y'all was like, oh my, everybody was on Twitter. Oh my God, Twerk was talking to Jada Nightwing. I said, no, Twerk should have been talking to himself like that. Because you can't tell somebody to do something, you don't practice what you preach.
Man.
They sat up there and tried to kill KCJ for winning the battle and say, oh, you didn't come hard enough. You should have came. Y'all should have been killing the man, but not even coming prepared.
When Minnesota Luke said that he liked Twerk's second round better, I was done with it. I was disgusted. When he said he liked it, I said, what? You told the nigga didn't even get through his material. It's like at some point we got to cut the bullshit here. And I said,
Yep. And this is where a lot of people say they don't. This is why they say they don't fuck with the caffeine votes, and this is why they say they don't fuck with they don't fuck with the app.
Hold on, Ray.
Hold on.
Did you notice doing Rum Nitty and Serious? It had Serious name twice.
Yeah, they tried to steal his vote.
Yeah,
try to steal his votes.
But this is the thing. When the votes came in, 424 people picked twerk. And shout out to a homegirl that posted that. She said, "This is why you shouldn't trust the caffeine votes, and this is why we don't fuck with the app votes." Even though Smack say, "Oh, the app is idiots with it." No, because you have these people that have stands, not fans, stands that will still vote for them no matter what. The man choked all 3 rounds, and Minnesota Luke was like, "Yo, somebody." I didn't, like I said, I cut it off after the second round. But just what you said. Somebody else said that, like, "Yo, Minnesota Luke said he liked the second round." I said, "Nigga, he choked. He didn't say nothing. What are we doing here?"
Virgo, it's time for us to call a spade a spade when it comes to twerk, and nobody wants to admit it. Like they like, "Oh, twerk, no twerk." See this, all twerk is aggression and projection with a lot of word association. He don't be saying shit. And they're like, "Oh, I grabbed the stiff. Now you're dying." It's like all this bunch of dumb shit. It don't be making no fucking sense. Some of it be hitting. It's like when he had the Tacoma bar, that shit was decent, but it was nothing nothing like complicated about it. He just has a bunch of word association and aggression, and he has presence. But that's basically what it is.
I appreciate it. Amazing music. I appreciate it, Tony Bro. I think Tony Bro was the only one that kind of sounded like they had some sense up there.
I'm sorry, it's 2 bars that people overhyped that twerk did. I just don't like. The verb battle when he did the strapped in, and he said he get the fully round. He don't know who did it, but I'm standing over the body with the hoodie down.
With the hoodie down.
If you pull your hoodie down and you're standing over the body, the nigga know who did it. But y'all went nuts for that shit.
It's just because he pulled the hoodie in. And then they always talk about the small.
It was always the hoodie thing, and I think that's why everybody went crazy for it. Because, like you said, they wanted his hoodie to come up for the longest. Everybody kept saying, "Yo, we need to see your scalp. This what your head look like."
Yeah, it was more about that.
It was a shock.
But you're right. It was more about that. But the bar didn't make sense.
Yeah, it just like small.
It just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense at all, and niggas went crazy for it. And again, don't get me wrong. I think he has talent. He do put stuff together well. But dog, how good are you? Get in an interview and say Mook's pen can't fuck with yours, and lyrically you may be right.
No,
but hold on. I'm saying how you put it together. Just hear me out. And lyrically, you may be right. But if I had to put bets down on who go choke, I'm saying you go choke faster than Mook. And I'm sorry, but even Mook Mook was intoxicated in the 2-on-2 and didn't stumble or choke.
Fully intoxicated. Fully. I mean.
Listen, they treat him like a child. He's like a petulant child. Like when he threw that tip child, I know I should have did it. I told you I didn't want to. Like that's not professional. He stormed all, ran. I was like, yo, what is this? I said, is somebody gonna burp this nigga?
And then on top of that, I want to say this. Man. Shout out to Smack, man. Shout out to Smack. But we sure didn't hear you say on the hot mic, man. Twerk fucked the battle up. So that I'm gonna leave it right there with that.
I was trying to figure out why they made Casey and Twerk the main event. I'm like, everybody knew that wasn't gonna be a great battle. It's like
he is the lick.
Because it's Twerk. Because it's
he
Twerk.
is the lick. We gotta acknowledge that he is the caffeine lick. I think Twerk is the caffeine lick.
I'm sorry, look, right? I saw people comparing him and Surf. First of all, don't ever compare Surf and Twerk in the same sentence, because Surf is up here. He's actually cemented a certain status in battle rap, not Twerk. Okay.
But
at least
he's savage. There you go with that bullshit.
No. But the thing is, man, at the end of the day, because let's not make this let's jump on Twerk shit. Let's not do that.
Hell no.
Because
He's just being himself.
Because Twerk makes fire music. I support the music, man. Bought the music, whatever, the whole nine. Listen to it, bump it, all of that. But my thing is, bro, battle rap is what got you here for us to hear your music and support you and all of this stuff. And man, it's like if 100K can't motivate you to just show up and do your fucking numbers, bro, that people, because again, somebody had even tweeted, ain't no point in complaining, and I'm pretty sure they was joking. They were like, ain't no point in complaining. Y'all might as well start complaining when he get announced for Summer Madness, because we all know it's gonna happen. They go book the man again no matter what.
Yeah.
They go book it again. They go book that man again no matter what.
And that's a shame. But you see, and tell you the reason why? Because they're so scared of RBE. They say, oh, I don't want nobody to go over there and get a plate. So we gotta keep pacifying these fools effing up. Because all they gotta do is threaten to go somewhere else and like, oh, and this is the foolishness that we left with. Let's be real here. That's why.
But at the end of the day, to me, man, see, before the accident, he choked every now and then. After the accident, every fucking battle.
He was. Did you see the CPR? The bad's up to like 60%
almost. But
every now and then.
Never mind. I was about to say something, but then I had to think about it, like how many battles he had after the accident. So,
yo, I mean, tell me what he did before the accident. He choked against Swamp. Even the Verb battle that everybody loves, he choked in that Verb battle. You can't name like 5-6 URL twerk battles that are super clean. He choked
so overall, are we happy with the event? Overall.
Overall, I'm not mad at the event. I'm not mad at the event or whatever. I mean, my bracket fucked up, but at the end of the day, I enjoyed
I was happy with the event. It wasn't that bad.
I was disappointed. I gave it a 5 out of 10 because to me, when you got 100K on the line and you got judges and operating like that, to me, it takes away the enjoyment. Because when I feel like somebody got lost, and see, the thing is, if you were judging, you said the other guy won, but it made sense. I can live with that. When you judging, that shit sound like it just didn't make no sense whatsoever. You just pulled it out the ass. I can't get jiggy with it. It's
a lot of people was killing Battle Rap Fanatic for that because it was like, dog, you spent 3 minutes saying nothing, like. But again, these guys were picked for the judges, so. You know, I mean, they have their rapport in the battle rap community. People fuck with it. My thing is, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people like to say, yo, it's not easy being a judge. It's not easy being a judge. But my thing is, I feel like it's easy to be a judge because all you have to do is actually sit there and listen. You're sitting there, you're listening, you're breaking down the bars. And like I said, man, I mean, Tony Bro, this is his 3rd tournament and they still bring him back. Why? Because Tony Bro sits down and he puts in the fucking work, man.
And he put in the work. He does.
It's like this. When you judge a tournament, you just want to judge it objectively. People will judge it by the styles they like. And see, it's like you gotta take yourself out of it. And that's why you see Battle Rap Fanatic, he was judging about what he likes. Not opposed to what it actually should have been.
Man was has gas, bro. That man was has gas up there. That man was has Scooter Brown up there, bro.
See. I'm gonna say this. Okay, so after the round 1, now I feel like now you have the right to criticize Freeway and Minnesota Loop because
they need to replace.
I mean, because
Freeway is a judge.
Now I don't know how true this is. I don't know how true this is, but I heard that Minnesota Luke might step down as a judge.
You should.
I don't know.
Freeway a judge because Freeway came from this type of shit. I just don't think Freeway is really interested in it like we want him to be.
He needs to go. They both need to go.
You know what I mean? We got to understand DMX have just died, Black Rob died, and a lot of them guys are from that era. And I just don't really think he is into this shit mind-wise right now. But I definitely think he's capable of balance. He's capable of judging this shit. Yes, I do.
Man.
Do I think he's into it right now? No. I feel like he went to sleep by the second battle. I mean, by the second to the last battle, he was tired.
But I mean, at the end of the day, to me, we're gonna look forward to round 2. Whoever make it to the finals, they will be at
Go ahead and
Dome
before
11.
you end it, Ray, call out the card. So how does the bracket end?
Oh, so what we got next round 2, it will be. Give me 1 second.
You got Geechee versus Swamp.
It's going to be Jack Boymane versus Cortez, Drugs and Rum Nitty in a rematch, Casey J versus Prep, and Swamp versus Geechee Gotti.
Yep.
Those are the next battles for round 2.
Okay. Yeah. We're not gonna get into that because we're gonna say that for Wing and the fellas later because they're gonna break that down.
So, but yeah, for real, on some for real stuff, y'all gotta put more respect on KCJ name, because for y'all to sit up there and pacify her twerk, who's known for choking, but then y'all turn around and told her what she needed to do better, and that wasn't right. That right there was not right. But
and hopefully, baby girl, hopefully you take that and you run with that, baby girl.
We gonna see.
All right, I gotta get up out of here.
We love y'all. It was lit. Y'all see how we all cuss each other out and then we ended well with each other. That's how we do on the Breakdown Crew. Shout out to Ray always. Follow Savage Vandross to his channel.
Follow Savage Vandross on Twitter, YouTube. But I was gonna say I wasn't gonna try to fight Quantum per se. I just don't want nobody call me a liar, tell me I ain't hear what I heard. Like, dog, I know I'm a grown ass man. Don't play with me like that. I'm not a child. It's like because like I will smack him. I be trying to chill. I like, yo, dog, I boxed for 10 years. I will fuck you up. So I be trying to be cool. I don't want no. I'm a peaceful brother. I'm a loving man. I'm a spiritual man. I lift a lot of weights. I don't want me trying to chill. Dog,
Debo, thanks. Shout out to Debo.
You want to end it with Ray?
Shout out to Debo for coming on, man. Shout out to QP coming up here.
Make sure y'all check out Debo, Yvette. All the new ladies. Check me out. I'm about to go on caffeine in 15 minutes so we can watch the Cassidy versus Hitman.
All right, y'all. Peace.
We love y'all. Peace.